Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. And for those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, they are for the residents of Sarcasm City. For the residents of the city people, you lot in the comments run the show. You get to ask us any sport in question, past or present. So it's any sport, past or present. So it can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, it can be NFL, it can be tennis, it can be F1, whatever you want to ask about, people. So get your questions in. Don't forget, if you are a member of the channel as well, your question will take priority like a super chat. Please make sure as well, whether you're watching live right now or watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. Hit the like button, share this across all the socials, and please subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Road to 5K, people. Hit the notification bell, get your questions in. And again, for those that are new here as well, normally the Q&A start with just me, and then the rest of the panelists will join. Similar to a Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? If you watch wrestling, you know about the Royal Rumble. You don't know whose music's going to hit and who's going to come running down the ramp. Like, legit, that's how it works. I don't know who's going to join. But we do have, you know what I'm saying, the Midwest Madness in the building. Murtaza is here. Yeah, you like that, innit? Midwest Madness. You like that, innit?
I like that. I like that stuff. I like that. I'm not even gonna lie. That was fire. That was fire. That's the best introduction you've given me, man. I'm kind of, I'm in the zone a little bit, man.
Yeah,
That
Murtaza
was fire.
feeling
That was
himself.
fire. Yeah. That was fire. That was fire.
What are you saying, though? You good first and foremost? Are you good
I'm
at
good.
everything?
I'm
Yeah?
good, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm chilling, man. Just watching this preseason game between the Cavs and the 76ers.
Okay, yeah, preseason's going on currently as we speak. And obviously
Yes,
NBA back
sir.
this month, people. I legit can't wait. I cannot
Woof.
wait. Big up to Shane in the cut. Says big up to you, Flawless to go. Large up every single time. Marcel says big up the guys. Big up Marcel as well. Vaf is here, says big up as well. And Sid says Murtaza, did AC Milan win? So he's getting onto you already. He's early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Chelsea won. But yeah, I only predicted that because I hadn't seen enough from Chelsea in
Mm,
previous games under Potter for me to predict them to win. So I
yeah,
just went with AC Milan because you know they had more attacking threats. But yeah, Chelsea did their thing, man. They
yeah.
shut them down.
They did
They
that
shut
thing.
them
AC
down.
Milan was shocking though. Like, and when I say
Yeah,
shocking, people, I'm talking about like they just offered nothing going forward. They were toothless. Like that was
they
very
missed
similar
Theo
to
Hernandez. Yeah, they missed
yeah.
Theo Hernandez. So most of their attacks go from the left channel because Liao
Mm.
and Hernandez. That's not a bad pairing to have on the left side.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Facts, facts,
So and
facts.
they're missing all their right winger as well. And what they were doing is they were very slow with their outball on the transitions where they are lethal and where their
Mm.
goalkeeper Mike Mignon, he is essential to them as in their system because he has that ball to get it to their playmakers. So they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of missing that outball when they're trying to counterattack. So they missed their goalkeeper and Theo Hernandez as well. So and it didn't help that the guy that gave the ball away for the third goal, the
Mm.
other center back, not Tamori. Like they're missing Simon Kiar as well, who's their captain and starting center back as well. So it
Yeah.
was injury riddle, but all credit to Chelsea, man. They did their thing.
Yeah. Credit to Chelsea. Chelsea did what needed to be done. See you once here in the cut. Everyone on you, man. Down your case. Hold that Murtaza. Enjoy your Emmerdale nights.
It's fine, man. I'm in these guys' heads rent free, so you know what I'm saying. Just send the check over. I'll send you the address.
True say you are like I give you credit. Like you do take as much as you give out shots, you take shots as well. I give you that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Mm.
Unlike
Big up
some
Paul in the
people.
cut says, "Hi guys, hope is all is well." Talk about you, Snoop. I need to get onto him. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get onto him actually. I'm gonna message him after this. But big up Paul as well. Sid saying Rand said Dalot is the best. Hey, one bad game don't make Dalot a bad right back. Like Dalot is still comfortably one of the better right backs in the league. He's
Easily.
is he defensively? He's up there to me. When I think defensively, Reece James, I think Reece James is very good defensively. But I think Dalot is very good defensively as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he had a bad day at City, people are gonna hold that against him. But
He's
many,
probably the second best defensively behind James. I think he's better than Cancelo defensively.
oh,
He's
he's definitely
definitely
better than Cancelo. Yeah,
and
100%.
definitely better than that Tiana Trump. So
Where you used to Trump.
Tiana Trent. Sorry, excuse my language.
Tiana Trent, or as Rance called him, James Ward-Scouse. That is
Yo, that's funny. That's hilarious, you know. That's hilarious.
James Ward-Scouse, you know. Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. You not get your questions in as well.
His nicknames is crazy.
Yeah. James Ward-Scouse
the shit
is
he
the
comes
best
up with is crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up about that. That shit is funny, yo. James Ward-Scouse. James Ward-Scouse's jokes is.
He's not wrong though. Like that shit does make sense. Like
yeah, it makes sense.
Like like
talk about it.
He's spitting because all he's just a set piece merchant. You know, crossing the box merchant. There's nothing really to his game, man. There really ain't, bro. Yo, I'm saying, man. Like, when do Liverpool play? Did they play Saturday or Sunday?
They played Saturday. Yeah, they played Saturday. Oh, when did they play? Oh, Sunday. They play Sunday. They play before Sunday? Us. Man, yeah, they play before us.
Monday, you'll probably hear some news, man.
I keep getting it wrong. Yes, they play Liverpool. Liverpool play Arsenal away on Sunday. Yes.
So Monday, you'll probably hear some news. Trent announced, you know, I'm pregnant with Martinelli's kid because the raw dogging session this man is gonna have. Oh my God. Trent's gonna have Brazilian babies, man. You know, Brazilian babies.
What is wrong with you?
And then when they play Ajax later after that, whew, that's gonna be sensational cooking. Because unlike him, you know, he's like, you know, he's IC 1.5. You know, he's not the full 3. So Mohamed Kudus, you know, the cooking he's gonna give him, he's gonna have a real black child, man. Not this light skin shit. Bro, he's gonna be
on all the smoke and that, yo.
Bro, I got smoke for this guy, bro. And then you know, he's out there, you know, celebrating his goal against what's his face. Who they play? Rangers. Like, you know, when Maguire did the celebration against who did he score against? And he did.
I think it was Albania. Was it Albania?
Albania. Same shit, bro. Same shit.
I think it was Albania. Yeah, 100%.
Same shit. All I saw was just Maguire over there.
Timo Stoops like, hey, go on, Taza. You got more you want to get off your chest. The floor is yours, fam.
Bro, this guy, bro. And then the other porn star, they got Lana Rhodes, you know, the Aura Man. The Aura Man, you know, Van Dijk. His legs open. Do you see his legs open for that third goal? He was like, yeah. You know how you know there's like places, there's like glory, like these like porn rooms, right? There's like a glory hole. They just have their legs open. Everyone just takes their turn, you know. You never know what you're gonna get hit with. He's like has his legs open like a glory hole. Everyone's just taking their turn, you know, taking their turn on him. It's crazy.
Yo, Taza with all the smoke for Liverpool. Hey, I'm off of hearing this. Yo, keep going with the smoke, fam. The floor is yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This guy, bro. And then I can already see it. You know, Sunday. Like I'm as much as I hate Arsenal, I hate Liverpool as well. And just for the banter and just for the chaos, I'm all Arsenal Sunday. You know, Arsenal. You know, and then I can already see it. Club out trending #1.
They're saying you low. They want to see your foot. Lower down your camera a bit, fam. We could only see the top half of your face and that. There we go.
What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Is that I'm not forced to do. Just saying it. It's just for, you know.
Hey, man, I don't know what you got going on there, man. But I just let you know. I ain't with all that.
You know James Sid says James is in the final third is phenomenal. Oh yeah, Reece James is a quality fullback. 100%. Like I said, for England, you play them both. Like, all jokes aside, I don't know. Obviously, if Trent gets back to form. To me, you play both of them. Kyle Walker is injured currently. It came out today that he's injured. Pep mentioned. So if Kyle Walker's not there, you play Reece James right-sided centre-back and play Trent at wing-back. To me, that's the obvious thing to do. You do have Trippier there as well as an option, but personally, that's what I would do. Paul says, guys, who's to watch for Omonia? I have no idea. I'd be lying if I knew about any Omonia players. I struggled to find a player for the thumbnail, for the channel, for the watch-along. So I don't know. Yeah, Sid says, I'm sure Mertaz will get back onto Liverpool. Don't worry, man. The floor is yours. I wanted to ask yesterday also, do United need a ball carrier like Kovacic or Frankie de Jong? It's always nice to have that, but when I say we need one, no.
I want
to say need because it depends on how you want to play, because having a ball carrier in there is all well and good, but shifting the ball, like if you look at, say, Modric and Kroos, for instance, they carry the ball, but none of them are like a dribbler, like a Kovacic,
Mhm.
for instance. They move the ball very well. So to me, you can either have someone who progresses the ball from that area or a dribbler in that area. But I wouldn't say that's just me personally. I wouldn't say need, but it depends on how you want to play. To be honest,
Like a progressive passer as well. Like
yeah,
you know, like
like
someone
Ericsson
like a
does that
Cruz.
very well. I like
Ericsson does that
Cruz
well.
does it well.
But
Well, go on.
Cruz, like someone with that, like if you had like prime Tony Cruz, like oh my god, like you know, we in this Eric Ten Hag system, we would cook. And then I would like Ericsson in the 10 because he understands that
Ericsson, that
position,
makes
and
sense.
prime Ericsson was in the 10 was phenomenal, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
can
yeah,
beat
absolutely.
his man. His final ball is excellent. The weight of pass, he can shift, like he can do anything. And what he is he in the 10 he plays more of a free role, and then you know he drifts to the right wing a lot, and then just puts balls in from there. So I would love to see that. So if we could get a good midfielder who's either a De Jong type, you know, a great ball carrier, or just a progressive passer.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, like a Cruz example, for example. But I
makes
can't
sense.
think of any midfielders that are like that in
You're
the
saying
game.
that what you're saying is that profile, which I do get, but it depends on how Ten Hag wants to play. Because if you look at most teams outside of Manchester City in the league would take that. If you look at Liverpool's midfield, if you look at Chelsea's midfield, you look at Manchester United's midfield, you look at Arsenal's midfield, you look at Spurs' midfield. That's Jez. You know what I'm saying? I think Spurs. I seen we will talk about Spurs when he was rating like Conte in the Premier League. I think they're bottom of the table for progressive passes in the final third or passes into the final third. That's terrible. How are you Spurs let's say top 6, let's say worst case scenario, they're top 6 and you're bottom of the table for passes into the final third when you have good attacking players. Like Son might not be all that, but you have Son, you have Harry Kane, you have Kulusevski, you have Richarlison, it's not like they're a Bournemouth or they're a Nottingham Forest. Like you have players who are capable. I believe so. Who's like, yeah, we got Rivals in the building, Surfers in the building, Ahmed is in the building as well. I think Prime is there. I'm not even sure. But yeah, we got people in the building. I think Prime's in the building.
Chelsea! Hey!
Enjoy the game.
Listen, man. Of course I enjoyed it, man. It's a great experience. Fast. You know,
you left early.
I know I actually left late. I've got a few pictures of the players when they were clapping.
How come you didn't do the fan cam, fam?
I didn't have like another person with me in it, so they were getting a bit too chilly. So after
give him a coat. Was the girl getting chilly? Give her a coat. Give her your coat, man. Be a gentleman, man. What's wrong with you?
Listen, man. I was cold as well.
So you gotta bear that, man. This guy. What's wrong with you? Oh, if you're smart, you take 2 coats because you know she's gonna be cold.
I didn't know it was that cold. Man. No, I didn't know it was really that cold in it.
It's October. Really, it's October in London.
Half, bro.
It's October in England, fam.
No, it wasn't like that's like I was prepared for that, yeah, but on the pitch it was so windy. Like I was basically next to the pitch. It was that windy that I was not expecting in it. So that was on me. That's on me in it. So
yeah, that is definitely on you. But yeah, to answer your question, Sid, yes, I would like to see, but it depends on, like I said, Manchester United were new into Ten Hag's reign.
United, man. Why are we talking about United right now?
Because the question got asked.
Talk with
wait. Hold fire, Ahmed. Sid is a Chelsea fan. He asked the United question. How you on me? Get onto Sid. Yeah. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. You're prepared again. Of course we are. We're talking about the
ammonia, you know, like
you always like to talk about United, though. I don't
we're talking about it's not about talking. It's no. Do you see how Q&As work? We get asked questions.
I'm talking to Ahmed.
That's why it's questions.
Yeah.
Ahmed. That's what Q&A stands for. Question and answer. Sid asked the question. Myself and Bertaza answered.
We are asking the questions about how good Chelsea was today.
Who's asking the question? Who's we? You.
Yeah.
Are you asking a question and answering?
Ahmed, respect the people. Respect the people in the chat. If they have questions, we're gonna answer them. Okay?
Yeah, man. Respect the residents, man. I'm sure you'll get some Chelsea questions. Because if you would have drew or lost, you won't be like, yeah, let's talk about Chelsea. Blah blah blah.
No, listen, we're not going to talk about United, man. They're gonna lose. They're probably gonna like do a little 1-0 against Ammonia FC.
Whatever it is. To Marcel, who says, what team does Murtaza support? This guy does a lot of talking. Liverpool living rent free in your head, fam. Marcel, you know Murtaza supports, but you know now he supports United. I thought you knew this, Marcel. Murtaza's been on the channel often enough, but you know now anyway. Big up everybody. Hey, good night to you, Sid, man. Large up every single time. Baby Baba says, I saw that AC stream because of Snoop and all them. I'm still furious. So for those that don't know, let me just try and add context to this situation, because this looks wild out of context.
See, I knew this was gonna happen. I said it. This is gonna be an ongoing joke, just because you just for no reason.
So what it is, Snoop is always bigging up Mike Young in it. So Surfer and myself and others, we clowns, we've been getting his name wrong on purpose for like months now in it. And then Surfer, I gotta give him credit, came up and called him Flaming Young in it. So it's just made me laugh. So Snoop brought it up on the watch along today. For those that don't know, Snoop's an AC Milan fan. So we was clowning him, and I mentioned Flaming Young, and then somehow we got into like what Flaming Young is, because I didn't know it was a steak. You know what I'm saying? I legit didn't know Flaming Young was like a jazzed up steak. So I'm like, why don't you just call it a steak? You know what I'm saying? Why we jazzing up steak? Like, and Surfer made the point. It's like saying pomme de frites. Just say chips. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying French fries. Just call them chips. Like, this is not what we're doing,
they're
man.
French fries.
Don't call it.
Chips,
you know what I'm saying?
Chips are what you eat in like Cheetos.
It's different. Yeah, it's different for you stateside, but I'm talking UK wise. US,
the English language calls chips.
Yeah. I get it. UK, US wise, I get it for you, but I'm saying over here, like, we just call them chips. But it's like saying, get me I want a Flaming Young and pomme de frites. You want steak and chips. So that's where it stemmed from. And then we was just running banter by it, innit? Like, that's legit what it was. Because I don't eat steak anyway, so...
Flaming Young is not too bad, man. It's not too bad.
Is it nice? You like Flaming? You a steak fan?
No, I don't have it often, but it's still nice in it to have.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
See, if you finally agree on something, Ahmed. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, so I said on the stream, it's like, can I have a Flaming Young with a side of pomme de frites and some petit pois, please? You know.
With some chimichurri, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I legit.
Can I have some tomato mayonnaise, some ketchup?
So that's where it stemmed from, people. So that's why Baby Baba asked about it, because we were just running jokes about it for like during halftime.
Why do you want us to talk about the halftime analysis? Like we're gonna put like Rio.
I saw the little BT hub in it today, but it's hella small.
Yeah, BT don't do that. We talk real life, real London or real England.
Yeah, man. We talk about food. Yeah, we legit had a 40-minute conversation because the joke just kept on going, calling the goalkeeper Flaming Young and that, like, because it just pissed off Snoop.
Why do you think the joke went on? Because people reacted. People didn't react to the joke; it would have died.
That's the best way.
Over again, it goes on.
That's what it is.
We've had. I can't. There was a conversation a couple of months ago. We had a serious conversation, and then 10 minutes later, I can't remember what it was, but we spent like an hour on this nonsense thing we were talking about. And I said after, how can we go from talking real serious to then going real mad over, discussing ridiculous things? That's what can happen in the Sarcasm.
You guys know what Sarcasm City is like. These guys spent 25 minutes making fun of Italian cities, man. These guys have no shame. These guys have no shame.
We spent 2.5 hours making up Miami Heat names.
Oh, that was hilarious,
yo.
These guys
grab a coat. It's chilly outside.
Yeah.
These guys spent 15 minutes talking about breasts. These guys have no shame.
Exactly. That was you. It was the breast.
That was a you thing, bro. That was a you thing.
It was the breast thing.
It was breast. Yeah, because we were talking something serious, like there was a serious, legit conversation, and then somehow it's probably me who mentioned the French team breast, and then we started talking about.
No, it was Ahmed.
Was it Ahmed?
No. Sorry. No. It was Prime. Prime meant to say
slipped up in it. Yeah, and he said breast by accident.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nah, I was. Listen, something happened in it. Something happened.
Yeah, man, you got sent a nice nude on while you've been on stream. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we did, we had a 40-minute conversation, though. It's hilarious. Because like I said, I didn't know it was steak, and I'm like, right, why are we just jazzing up steak? This whole time I just felt like I've been lied to. Flaming Young. I have not gone to a restaurant and tried to order it and then got steak. I'd be disappointed. I'm saying that's all that.
She said, why? You don't take her out to fancy restaurants and that.
I just don't like steak. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying number one. Who am I taking out?
Fish man, yeah.
Who? Yeah, I love fish. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Absolutely.
hear that, man. I hear that. I respect that.
I love food. I love seafood. Big seafood fan. Absolutely.
I like seafood as well.
I like
Seafood and
Yes,
eating.
God, you
Yeah.
seafood and eating. I knew you was gonna do that. Though. This guy, so predictable.
It's too easy, man.
This guy knew it. As soon as he said, "Yeah, I like seafood," I'm like, "Yeah, he's gonna say, I like seafood. I seafood."
Surfer must have like 3-4 children. This is dad jokes.
I don't know. I can't remember part of my 20s.
Oh my
This is a
God.
blur.
I'm still waiting for that knock on the door. That's why,
Hey,
why I don't give my government name out on the streams. That's all.
Okay, listen. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the game now. Is there any more questions that you've got, guys?
nah, there's
No,
more
go on,
questions. We
go
got,
on, man.
Ahmed, bro, chill out, bro. What's wrong with you?
We gonna get.
Man.
I used to think a beaver, man. Chill, man.
You never
I'm
heard
great.
of foreplay before, Ahmed, man? Yeah.
This
Just
guy,
like,
bro.
relax,
you know
relax,
what I'm saying? If you were to give the girl your coat, you know what I'm saying? Different conversations and
I was
that.
actually
Even
meant to
Shane
go
did
with my
it.
brother.
Hey,
I was
Ahmed,
meant
Ahmed,
to go.
Wait,
I
wait.
was-
Was you with your younger brother?
I was meant to go with him, but then he backed out in the last
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
Who did you not give the coat to? Is my question. I'm asking. You don't have to
Okay,
say it
that-
on like. You don't have to say it on
No,
stream.
it
You
was
can tell us
literally my
afterwards.
girlfriend because, like, I was really.
Oh,
That is
and
terrible,
she
man.
was really-
Take two coats,
Hey.
man.
Ahmed,
Take two
no.
coats.
You don't take 2 coats. Ahmed, what you do, you bring your own. You give your.
Oh, Babylon! Oh, Babylon!
This guy.
Oh, Babylon! Oh, Babylon! Oh, Babylon!
Yeah, see, look at
Hey,
that.
I'm with
We
it. Just a
finally
true
got a
Arsenal fan.
finisher, people.
Hey,
Tears
Ahmed.
in my eyes, man.
Where's this guy?
I've waited years for this day.
This guy had a hollow chest before the game. You know what I mean? Thinking, we're not
I
gonna
see
do
his
anything.
tweets.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
We've got Super Graham.
Oh my! Listen. We need to go.
Look at Peter. Yes.
We need to come on
Yes,
stream.
let's go,
Peter,
Peter,
come on
yes.
stream and talk to us here about what happened today. Peter, come on.
Wait.
man.
Ahmed.
available.
You know if he comes,
That's exactly what we need.
Ahmed, you do know if
Yeah.
Peter comes on stream, he's gonna cook you.
He's not gonna cook
And-
me.
no,
because
and
he's
here's the
one
thing,
that said
back to
that.
that. No.
Go at the back. Oh, we're in attack.
His manager's
Chelsea's
about to.
gonna win the Champions
His
League.
Lewis
manager's
finished
about
it.
to.
Yo.
His manager.
Ahmed, you want Chelsea to get that flowers? Let Lewis do his thing, and then we'll get to it. Go on, Lewis. The floor is yours.
Oh, okay.
Bruv, I have waited years for a clinical finisher at this football club, bruv. All the shit I was hearing in the ground before the goal. Oh, Aubameyang's been shit. Oh, his touch is dead. See what happens when you give him a fucking clear-cut chance. Back of the net. Simple as, bro. Like, well, we were shit in the first 10, 20 minutes,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
As soon as we got the first goal, that AC Milan side was put in a pack. The injuries were way worse than we thought. Like, they couldn't contain us. Loftus-Cheek as well, by the way. Bruv, the guy had fucking Benacer and Tonali in a pack. And I was seeing it. One of the things I was going to that game was to try and see what fucking Benacer was all about because I haven't seen him in a full 90.
Yeah.
Loftus-Cheek had him in the spliff. All game. Bruv.
I don't know about that one, but yeah. Go ahead,
What
keep
do you
going.
mean, bruv? Well, what was he doing in the whole second half? Do you even remember any key moments from him? No.
Nope.
Loftus-Cheek's back pocket, bruv.
But that's not his role, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep
I know.
cooking. My
Listen,
bad, my
man.
bad.
Listen. United, yeah, lost 6-3.
Ahmed,
And you're
Ahmed,
talking.
Ahmed,
you're
Wait.
focused
Ahmed,
on
Hold
the-
up. One at a time.
Was that
One at a
talking to
time.
you?
Wait. No,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to that. Don't worry. Just because Lewis has arrived and he's happy, and I'm like, as a brethren, happy for as a rival fan.
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
care less.
yours.
Ahmed, we ain't getting off what we said because this is bigger than football, and this is a lesson not only for Ahmed. This is a lesson for anyone else. If you are
Oh,
going
man.
out with your girl and it could be cold, wear 2 coats because chances are there's a high probability, people, high probability, like kind of like Kai Havertz missing a chance that she's gonna want a coat because she's
cares about
cold.
Kai
So
Havertz?
you
By
give
the
her
way,
a-
see what happens when we drop
Because-
this ballerina,
because-
bruv.
Yeah,
Who
I
cares
hear that.
about
No,
Kai
but no, Ahmed, we're not getting away from that. So now you know this is a lesson for you, and this is a
Equal
lesson for
opportunities,
everybody
man. It's
watching.
equal.
It's-
I am of the belief of
Equal ain't nothing
opportunities.
equal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying
equal
in
in
that?
my eyes. It's
Ain't
equal in
nothing
my eyes.
equal. You know what I'm saying in
Yeah,
that?
man.
I bet she loved you for that. You know what I'm saying? She's there.
You're
shit.
calling
You
him Abdi, you
She's
know?
good.
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
dead.
Like, yeah,
My Abdi's
that's an
my
Abdi
son,
move,
man.
man.
Ahmed, you know what you should have done, yeah? You give her your jacket. That way, later on, she can warm you up, man. That's what you do.
Spitting.
Listen, man.
He's
Listen,
spitting.
I don't need.
See, Prime knows,
I-
you know what I'm saying,
listen,
and that.
I
That's
don't
spoken
really
like a
care,
man
man.
who's in, you know what I'm saying, who's been in that situation recently. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying,
care.
and that.
See,
That's what it
hey,
sounds
I'm
like.
just emotionless prick. I'm a prick sometimes, innit? So
Yeah, we know. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
We talk to you every day. We know how much of a
Hey,
prick you are.
so,
You know
hey,
what I'm saying? We are
sometimes,
fully aware.
sometimes you
I
gotta lose a
sometimes
battle
you-
to win the war, man. Ahmed, you have to lose a battle to win the war.
It's like, yo, just take 2 coats. It's really not that deep. It's cold anyway, so you're gonna probably.
I
need 2
genuinely
coats
didn't
yourself.
expect. No, like generally,
You didn't know it was gonna be cold at the bridge in West
No,
London
not
in
that,
October.
not how
in
cold
London,
it was in the second
in
half.
England.
That's
Not how cold it
craziness.
was in the second
This
half,
guy,
man.
hey, Lewis, you went to the game today. Did you know it was gonna be cold?
I always wear a jacket as soon as it turns into October.
Hey, just
See,
sensible.
I do-
Ahmed,
I
how long you
want-
been in? Ahmed, how long you been in this country? You were born
all
here,
my life,
correct?
man. Yeah, I was born
Yeah?
here, so
Yeah, you were
Yo,
born here, so it's not like
wow.
it's new. It's not like you
It's
just
not
landed
new,
here and was
man.
like all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
There's like 4 warm months of the year, and that's
Wait,
it.
wait, actually, no, wait, hold on. Wait, Ahmed, is this like a new thing or is this been a while?
Nah, this is his
No.
woman. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not
Like
anything,
full
man.
time
This is your
woman. You know what I'm
woman.
saying? This
Alright,
ain't no
cool.
long with obligation to buy. She at the club. You know what I'm saying? He gonna build a
Well,
statue outside the ground for her. Am I lying?
We're
Hey,
not engaged yet.
she
relax,
might be
man,
doing-
calm
hey,
down.
No,
she
I'm
might
not
be
saying
doing
you're engaged,
interviews
but I
and
said you're
stuff.
gonna build a statue. She might be
Soon
watching.
come.
Yeah, see, that's
She
what you
might
gotta
be doing.
say,
She
man.
might be
He's
doing.
just
She might be
Gallagher.
doing
He's just
interviews
I'm
after
giving you
that, man.
layups here. I'm
No,
giving
no,
you
she's
layups
fine.
here, Ahmed. You getting
No,
layups?
No, she's
helping
fine,
you.
man. I understand, bro. Thank you. It's fine, man. Because like
Yo,
it's just the way
you out of
we,
order,
just the way
yo.
we are now. So it's fine.
Peter out.
Yo, Peter thought over that. Listen,
Peter's a-
I'll bring the birth certificate. You know, I've got a birth certificate.
Peter's a
Mad.
menace, bro. This
Listen, man.
guy is-
Peter, listen, yeah. Don't
this
be.
guy.
Oh wait, and Ahmed, Peter's cooking you in the chat, and you want him on stream.
Listen,
You
man.
want him on
He's
stream?
the one that said
You
what
don't
he
want
said,
that
man.
smoke, big man.
No,
you
man,
ain't got the
that is
facilities for that.
One sec, you man. Keep going. One sec.
Oh?
You
No,
ain't
man,
got
there's
the
nothing to say here,
facilities for
man.
that,
I
bro.
don't need to prove that I was not born here. That I was born here. I already have
No,
the proof.
it's
fine.
it's a joke. It's
Forget
just-
about being born here, man. You didn't give her your jacket.
You don't need to, man. It's fine. It's an understand that we have between each other. So it's
Hey, it's all good. Listen. It's all good. It's all. But listen,
Yeah.
it's all just banter. Don't take any heed to it. Right?
I know.
Hey,
Yeah?
no, hold on. You guys cooked me for
Especially
half
from
an hour.
breastmen.
About
Especially
you,
from
you guys
breastmen.
cooked me half an hour for Italian jokes. No, we're not letting this slide. We're not letting this slide.
Listen, man.
Can I
Don't.
just say this isn't the first stream that Ahmed's
Hey,
been
Prime,
cooked
you
on.
just gotta
He's
hold
cooked-
that.
he's
You just
cooked
gotta hold
regularly
that.
on stream.
No, hey, everyone
Yeah.
has to hold that. Let's cook Ahmed more. It's not fair.
No, bro.
Equality.
Let's cook.
I mean,
Let's
yeah.
cook
I'm
you
not
more.
22,
Let's
mate.
cook
I'm
you
24,
more.
PR.
Let's cook
He's
you more.
37.
My God, man to the birthday January the 1st, you know. What is this? This is like Somali being sexual. Like, he's ready to play, you know. Oh my God.
He's 37 and back home with 6 kids. Wow.
That's mad. I've never been to Somalia, you know, but it's funny.
What?
99% sure.
Wait,
his
what?
birthday's January.
Did you
Yeah,
just say you were Somali?
I've never been to Somalia, no.
Okay. No, but you are Somali, though.
Yeah, of course.
Don't worry, none of us have. It's all right. We got.
Oh my God.
There's
Don
like this-
Dada.
What did he say? Yeah, just ignore them, man. You know what I mean? It's just
All right.
not what- it's
So
not
what
him.
we-
Are we winning the Champions League?
No.
Listen, man. Calma, man. We're gonna see in the San Siro as well.
Calm
We're
down,
gonna see
calm
it through the San Siro.
Ah, cool.
Were you guys actually happy with the performance?
Bro,
Unreal?
it was the performance and a good result. That's what matters, isn't it? Like, I'll generally be honest in it. Like, that game, obviously, the first half, like, until the first goal, we were a bit shaky. After the first goal, we started, obviously, getting the control. And the second half, like, the 2 goals that... Sorry, excuse me.
You're good.
In the second half, the 2 goals that we did get from Aubameyang and Richard were really good. We kept the control. We obviously allowed Gallagher to come on. And who is the other guy that we got on? No. Hey, listen, I can't go there. Like, I would die if I go there. Like, let's be honest, guys. Like, come on, man. What's he
Oh my
talking
God.
about, man? He knows
This
what I
guy's
can't
never
go
been
there.
to his homeland and wants to flex under 17 AFCON.
But I can't go there.
And he
I
supports the
can't.
Boston Celtics.
But I generally can't go there. That's the thing. Like, it's not safe for me to go there. So it is what it is.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Somalia is
Yeah,
not
why?
safe to go to?
Well, you can. If you go to Somalia, like, do you not know what happens there? Like, I don't know.
No?
Like, do you want me to explain? Do you want me to explain to you? Like, generally,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
for it.
yeah, like if you have like generally like if you have good connection to the government, you should be fine roughly, right? But the problem is Mogadishu and like 1 or 2 areas are basically the only places which are inhabitable for like a normal person to go to. And even then, it's very dangerous because there's usually like car bomber attacks and other stuff from like the Islamic State sort of guys in it. So it's quite a dangerous place. And also,
I know it was that bad.
And there's also the thing of like, if you're like a guy that comes from another country, for example, let's say you're a Somali guy but from England and stuff like that, they can take you in as hostages as well. Like it's a quite a complicated thing that happens there. It's a serious situation. Like it's getting better, obviously, but it's getting better, obviously, in there. But it's gonna take time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to the Chelsea game. Back to the Chelsea game. Do you guys think? How do you guys think? Love to speak.
Oh my fucking days!
I was watching Reece James go, bro, in 4K, bro. That was
in 4K,
bro. Oh my lord,
that was a great finish. That was a great finish.
You know what I love about this game? The fact, because we've seen performances like this in the past where we play well, but we don't get the goals, or we don't get the result. The fact that we scored 2, we still went for the third, and we kept the clean sheet. Because usually in the past we'd score. Usually, like for example, against Real Madrid, we'll go 3 up, we'll concede and capitulate, or we'll score 2 goals, we don't get the third, and then the score will be 2-1 or 2-2. The fact that we got the third, we kept that clean sheet. Like, I like it. Good performance. Chelsea fans, don't get fooled. Ruben Loftus-Cheek still on fraud watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. He had a great game though. To be fair.
Oh no, he did. But I'm hearing Chelsea fans get gas. Hey, he's still on fraud watch.
Yeah.
Mason Mount went ghost again.
Yeah, he did nothing. No impact whatsoever.
Again, but Ahmed, you see, or not Ahmed, Murtaza, you see that we only had one of them in the attack. Imagine. Mount
I'm not even gonna lie. I was kind of critical as well, but it's the evidence is proofs in the pudding, man. One of the Chuckle brothers didn't play, and you guys did well.
No, you know what it is the thing with Mount, and I think Surfer said this in the casual stream.
You see, I've been saying it for fucking ages.
He kept it simple, bro. He just kept it simple, man. And that's sometimes what we need from Mount.
Mount was a 12-pack of arse in that first half.
No. I agree with you. But what I'm saying, in the second half, he was a bit better in the sense that he did.
Yeah, but the game opened up, innit? Like, I'm not going to jump too much into it. Wolves will be low block FC and will struggle again. But we played really well, and it's a convincing performance.
Bro, all I hear from your criticism
in the second half. But I already said, see what happens when you bench Kai. Well, suddenly we're playing a lot better in the final third.
When he came on as well, you can't lie. When he came on,
the game was done. Like, it was just about maintaining possession. That was all we were doing.
That's a little bit of a shameless pop in it that I was spinning there. Don't worry, it's fine. Now, but on a serious, but obviously, Dave came on. I think for me, it's what we needed was a performance and a good result. We came
C1, what am I holding?
What is he talking about?
No. I don't know, but he'll say.
Yeah. But obviously, what we now need, we've now got 2 wins in a bounce. Obviously, Wolves is coming up. I probably think there's going to be a few changes that's going to happen for Wolves because we obviously go to San Siro.
But Wolves also sacked their manager just now. So you guys are playing them at the right time.
Obviously, the new manager, but the new manager bouncing and that stuff.
That's new manager bounce hype.
But anyway, at the end of the day. We still need to, bounce back. We still need to continue on our winning streak at Wolves, and then the San Siro. I've always said we need to get a point at the San Siro at best, and that should solidify us. And then it's just beating Salzburg and beating Zagreb, and then we should be fine. So
for sure.
And that's what I've always said. But the win at home was key. And
Definitely.
Yeah.
So we all established, I won't even list because obviously my bad there, phone call, but big stuff coming on other channels, that are connected to this one, people. So look out for it Friday.
Yeah, we decided that Fleming is definitely a stake. So
and did we decide as well? Did we decide as well that Ahmed should have definitely took 2 coats? So be prepared next time. We will get to your questions, people.
There's a saying that
take 2 coats, man.
There's a saying that I usually stand by, which is failure to prepare. It's preparing to fail. And
see, there we go. See, lesson learned, man. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? See, Ahmed, man. There's hope for you yet, young king. Love to see it. Time to Shine says the best halftime analysis only on Sarcasm City. Where else you gonna hear about Flaming Young? That's all I'm gonna say in it.
Why do you care? I didn't care about what we did in the first half. I'm waiting for the second half. Talk about something else.
And
Exactly.
do you really want to see me breaking it down analysis?
Yeah.
That's not what you're here for. I know you're not here.
just-
For
Yo,
that.
one thing that I will
Listen,
say quickly, Flawless,
Go on,
is that
go on.
I'll say one is on the AC Milan fans, the other one is on Rafael Leao. Like seeing Rafael Leao in person, bro, that guy is built different, man. He is built different. Like I can't lie to you, man. We need him in the team immediately. Like Bowley needs to,
Do you know what he looked like? Do you know what he looked like?
Bro.
Do you know what he looked like standing next to Sterling? He looked like a fully evolved form Pokemon version of Sterling.
Squirtle and Blastoise.
Charmander and Charizard.
What's that? Sudowoodo, you know that his little thing, his little form, and then his Sudowoodo, which is like the big one. Yeah, that's what it was.
And bro, and for his size, he's just gliding on the pitch. It's not it's not just straight PNP. He's just silky, like he's actually silky, unlike the silky Germans you got.
He's an absolute. He's
that don't take a lot.
Goddamn tank.
This happens.
I mean,
yeah, go on, Seth. Go on.
We dropped it for one game. Go on,
Lewis is tinier than Sterling, so he looks like Sterling's fully evolved.
Bro, why did I let you talk just for that bullshit, bro? What was I saying, man? Prime, who's that on your fucking thing, by the way?
That's Leao Reece James.
Yeah,
he's got Reece James up there, you shameless guy, after calling him obese James. Like a
he was violating Reece, it's mad. But
Lewis, you're welcome. I jinxed Leao for you guys. You're welcome.
Oh, jinx!
I jinxed him for us to win.
Yeah, sure. Hey,
you're a hero,
who's
man.
Yeah. You're the hero that we didn't need. But everyone who's locked in, make sure you hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel as well. Get your questions in. I've been starring them as well. If you are a member, I will star your question and we will get to it, even if it's 20, 30 minutes down the line. Obviously, regulars know the chaos that ensues on Sarcasm City. It is organized chaos over here. Shane says, Flawless, do you think I want Casemiro to start tomorrow? Do I think Casemiro starts tomorrow? I don't know. Do I want him to start tomorrow? It don't really make too much of a difference. I'm more interested in Sunday. Like if he starts tomorrow, go on.
According to the lineup, the people who leak the lineups all the time, and like they obviously have the thing. They said that Casemiro is starting Sunday against Everton, so I don't think he'll start tomorrow.
What I would say, Shane, if he does start tomorrow, I would like to see him like get 60 minutes and then taken off. That's what I'd like. So yes, I would like him to start tomorrow. Yes, do I think he does? It's possibility he doesn't. He may come on for half an hour, but I'm more interested in him starting on Sunday. Like that's the biggest part. But this game, regardless if he starts or not, don't make too much difference. But I would like to see him start. Yes, just to get game. He just needs game time at this point.
And you know what the front three is? Apparently, the front three is Ronaldo, Sancho, and Anthony. Apparently,
against Omonio. Going that strong, really? No Martial.
That's according to the league lineups.
Is it that hard, bro?
No, I'm surprised no Martial.
Yeah, same here. Maybe he's saving him for
Sunday.
Everton.
But again, similar to, I would put Martial in that Casemiro bracket and give him 45, give him an hour, and then take him off. Maybe.
Or bring him on for like the second half,
Yeah, or bring him on like for the last 20 minutes or the last half an hour or something like that.
You're going to be playing Rashi, Martial, and who else? Elanga on Sunday then?
No, it'll be Martial. If Martial don't start, Martial will
start. I literally said, I said Rashford, Martial.
It'll be Martial, it'll be Anthony, and then probably Rashford. That'll probably be the three.
Thursday, Sunday.
Sunday, which I'm happy about. If our front three is Rashford, Martial, Anthony, I like that. That's a good. And then you throw Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno with the back five. More than happy with that.
No Bruno, but
yeah, we know. I would like to be freed from the shackles of Bruno, but we know it's not going to happen. No, yeah.
Everton play a low block, man. Just play Sancho in the 10. And their midfield, Everton's midfield is not good, man. What's their midfield?
Onana,
bro. They're decent players. They're decent players, bro.
You can't say though. No. Like the Onana guy, I can't lie to you. He is a good midfielder. Let's not get that. Let's not.
Idrissa Gueye, Onana, and Alexander Iwobi.
Iwobi's good, man.
That's just P&P in midfield. That's all it is.
Iwobi in the 8 position is good. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Under Lampard,
come on, bro.
Lampard knows his midfielders. Listen, I can hate him Lampard all you want, but when it comes to midfielders, You know what I mean, bro? He knows
What,
his
that
things.
run into the box merchant?
Listen, you can say what you want. The one into the box merchant got him made it the 5th highest scorer in the Premier League. So
Who's the fifth highest scorer in the Premier League? Who?
Lampard, isn't it?
Oh, you're talking
Exactly,
about Frank
proving my
Lampard. Oh,
point.
see, you meant arguing Frank Lampard. Oh, I thought you were talking about Everton player. My
No,
bad.
yeah, I was basically saying to you that Lampard knows his midfielders, isn't it? One thing that I'll definitely give Lampard over anything else. That he knows how to make a midfield. So and his midfield is very good right now. I can't lie to you.
Very good.
Yeah, well, they've been performing very good right now. They're in for midfield. That's not
Louis,
wrong. What
Peter's
am I
not having
getting
it.
wrong?
Said this guy's hyping Lampard's ability to organize the midfield, cut the stream.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
No,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
There's a difference I would argue.
Super Frankie Lampard.
No, but there's a difference between saying a manager can't organize the midfield or an ID.
Here's the thing is, even if they have been performing well, I expect Manchester United to go there and do what needs to be done against Everton.
We gonna roll
Do I
them
fear
over.
them? No. Do I respect what they're doing so far? Yeah, because they're in good form. But do I fear them? No. It's not a fair thing. I don't look at
that's fair to say, though.
Right.
That is fair to say, Flawless. What you're saying right now is fair to say. All I'm just saying is that Lampard, when it comes to the eye test, he's good at picking midfielders. That's all I'm saying.
Is he though?
Yeah,
Then wasn't he the one that brought in Mount and Loftus-Cheek?
Mount only.
Not Loftus-Cheek. That wasn't him.
No, that was sorry.
Just Mount.
Okay. Yeah. See that alone, I don't know.
No, but he got in on the Onana guy, and we see what he's doing. So
Yeah,
He's
Onana. Onana's decent, but the other two, man,
What's
I
his
don't know
name?
about them.
I knew you.
Amadou Onana.
See my name.
This guy.
My God,
This guy.
can't be stopped.
Eddie says Lampard hype bring the flood. Everton's midfield will outwork United for sure.
Lampard's
Yeah, they'll have to.
dunking on you, man, Saturday, bro.
He's really not.
Great Sunday, dude.
Man,
Slap Ten Hag on his bald head.
You will, man.
Hey, you lot can hope in it. You know what I'm saying? Keep hoping.
It's not hope, man. It's reality.
It's
It's
definitely
the hope that
hope.
kills you.
Well, keep hoping. Everton midfield will outwork for United for sure. Yeah, we'll have more of the ball, so yeah, they will be working hard.
By default.
Well, they'll be doing more of the running. And if they ain't dominating, and if they're dominating the ball, that plays into our hands too. So I'm cool with that.
Either way, we win.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy with Martial back. Like that adds so much to our team because he's just a different type of striker.
Martial versus freaking Tarkovsky and Cody and Rashford, bro. They're just gonna run in behind and kill them. There's no pace in that back line. We're gonna.
Yo,
GG's, man.
the
GG's.
team you're facing doesn't even have a badge.
Yeah, they do have a badge.
No, on Google, yeah. I just
They don't. No, it's like a Cypriot.
Yeah, that's mad, you know. Yeah.
Hey, just put when you do the thumbnail, just put the Cavonia thing in there. Like
I almost did. I had to search far and wide for a player
Cavonia,
when I did it. Cause I've actually already done the thumbnail for it, and I was like, yo, where can I find an Omonia player in that? It's peak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Peter's
bad.
crazy.
Yeah, Peter's saying he played Kante as a 6. What are we doing? You did play Kante as a 6.
Hey,
but
bro,
he
played
again.
That was a bit of an L, yeah.
Listen, again, I didn't say midfield organization. I said talent ID.
Yeah, but Ahmed, you want to talk about it? So we'll talk about while we wait for questions to get in. Talk about it. The game tonight because you was there.
Oh yeah, it was really great to see. Obviously, Leao, obviously in defense. Banaka, he kind of reminded me of like that player that always wants the ball. He demands the ball almost in the midfield, and he's a very good driver of the ball. That's something that I would definitely give to him.
I saw him get pocketed by Chalobah for 60 minutes.
Definitely, man. Yo, I can't lie to you. Fofana's first goal was great to see.
They took him off.
Yeah. Fofana's first goal, man, was great. It was great for him to get one. It was just a shame that he's got an injury now, which is kind of really concerning. Hopefully, it's not that serious, man. He doesn't deserve another serious injury, man. After what he's been through. The first half, man, when I was watching the game, it was a bit shaky. But once we got the first goal, I think that was very key. Obviously, sort of calmed down their nerves a bit, and we were all right up until the 45th. That chance that Leao got, and they almost scored from. But in the second half, we really gained control, and that's what I liked about the second half. Yeah, we really traced after the second goal because that's something that we've not been doing as of recently, where you would go 1-0 up, and we wouldn't try to go for the second goal or the third goal to sort of kill the game. And I felt like in this game we definitely killed the game a lot more early, and that allowed us to play the game a lot more relaxed after the 60th minute basically. And that's what matters, man. The atmosphere was great. Getting to see some of the players obviously up close is always great. It's always nice as a fan in it, but it was a good performance, good win, and now we're second in the group, even on goal difference, even though we've got the same points as thingy. It's on. We need to now, get another good performance at the San Siro, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think you'll beat them. What I'm saying, because I don't.
They'll definitely have like Tio Hernandez there. But
I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
But again, they're very left-sided side. If we can just get them on the other side of the pitch, which we definitely have the players to do so, with like a Cucurella and a Sterling, we'll be fine, man.
Yeah, that's why I said you would get out of the group, simply because not that I think you lot are great. You have a good side, you have good players, but the teams in the group, I know. So that's why when I was asking you yesterday, I said, say it with confidence, man. How you gonna win?
But you know me, man. I was just scared about the jitters, and
I know you were scared. I know. What I'm saying. It's all right, man.
Jitters,
Not me, bro.
Nah, man, we all believed we were gonna win.
Yeah, shut up, Lewis, man. Shut up, Lewis, man.
Well,
We seen your tweets.
being rude like that.
We seen your face. That's why it is. We seen your tweets. I'm saying.
I always believed, man.
I seen your
I'm a
stream,
blood
man.
clot, young.
Are we gonna make it
Man
out
had
the hood?
chest like a spoon. Unbelievable, this guy.
Are we gonna make it out the hood? You're playing AC Milan. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
Guy.
We're gonna make it out the hood, bro. We're gonna
Yeah,
make
I
it
said
out
you,
the hood.
but the thing is, I said this. This is why I didn't
We're gonna
really
win
like
the Champions League.
that. Right, that's
Oh,
that's
that was a nice step back.
This man goes from saying yesterday, and I'm going to do the San Siro to watch us get eliminated,
yeah.
to then go Champions League.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember saying that.
Here's the thing is,
I remember saying
I
that.
wanted to be wrong, but this is why I didn't. If you lot were in a tough group, like I would have really like been trolling. But I looked at the group and be like, "Yo, Chelsea, you're getting out of this. You're getting out of the group." As bad as you may think your attackers are, as bad as you may think your manager is or isn't, whatever. Like you're in a group with
All
AC
we
Milan,
needed was a bad man to
Zagreb,
cook.
and Salzburg.
Two good attackers, and we can make it through.
I said it, man. I said Reece was going to lock down Leao. After 10 minutes, he did lock down Leao. I don't know about being serious. I don't know about you, Lewis. I've always spoke to Ahmed about this, but I thought Potter packing out the right hand side was a stroke of genius to stop Leao, where he had five playing reset wing back. You had Fofana. Hopefully, he's not out too much injured. But even having Ruben on that right hand side, and then thank God he didn't bring on Aspi when Fofana got in. That was my fear. It was going to be.
I was scared shitless of that.
I was like, oh my God! Tuchel would have done that, right? Tuchel definitely would have bought on Aspi, bro.
If that game was a week or two ago, he probably would have.
Yeah, Chalobah was excellent today, bro. He came on and he slotted right in. But I just thought that was a stroke of genius as well. He probably do the same in a week's time.
Chalobah and Aspi debates, man. They're
yes,
done.
Chalobah's ahead of Aspi for sure, man. I don't care what anyone says. He's ahead of him. He needs to be ahead of him for his P&P. But I thought that was a stroke of genius.
Well, he was on practice. Oh, go on. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah,
he was on crutches.
I don't know what it is. He's getting a scan tomorrow. If it's an injury, hopefully it's not too long.
Hopefully he's an MCL, man.
Yeah, if it's any maybe just twist or something like that, you know. But hopefully it's not like a long term, because that would be a big blow, man.
That's kind of.
And it would probably mean that you might have to speed up the Rivalry deal. We'd have to sign. You would have to force that one to happen in January instead of the end of the season.
It just means we have to really be careful rotating during the before the World Cup, World Games, like we're not overplaying Silva, because the Vari's going to have to settle quicker. But yeah, you might have seen Reece James playing more right centre back if he does play a free.
Yeah, man. I hope Reece gets a break on Saturday. I can't lie,
That's
man.
the thing as well. No, he'll definitely play. I think what happened without any injuries, I think they'll play the next two games. Then we've got like 5 days in between the Milan game and the Villa game. Give them like a couple of days off or something.
Yeah.
And then, play them. I told people, man, Reece is going to lose a lot of pace with the amount of wingers he keeps pocketing.
And man's getting to peak conditioning. You know, I can't lie to you. Like all these TikToks and all these Instagram posts of him doing weights and everything. He's trying to get into tip-top shape, man. You know what I mean? You saw
Has
this
been
time,
in that shape.
but he's trying to get into even like tip like the pure.
Bro, I
pure.
back Reece James in a 50-50 against anybody, bro. Even Haaland. He'll leave
Oh,
Haaland
I
on the
agree.
ground.
No, I don't doubt Reece. You know what I mean? But one thing that I will say, yes, there was a certain right back that scored some free kick and they were hyping him up, And our right back, you know what he did? He came back and showed them he was the real right back, innit? That's all
You
I have
see
to
that
say.
that Aguero
Yeah.
near post finish, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Clean, man. Clean.
Hey, we all know he's clear of James Ward-Scouse.
Yeah,
James
man.
Ward-Scouse is brilliant.
Yep. Tiana Trent.
James
Man.
Woods.
Tiana
Oh my
Trent.
gosh.
James Ward-Scouse is brilliant, yo.
That's
crazy.
rants.
Shout
Big
out
up to
rants.
rants.
That
Big up
is
to rants.
absolutely nasty business.
Big up
man.
to rants. That's rants, man. That's not
Shout
mine.
out rants.
I thought that was yours.
No, it's rants. Rants at him. I
Yeah,
gotta
it was
be fair.
rants.
Do you know what I mean? I ain't plagiarizing. That's rants.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Reece James is still our best finisher.
Mine's Flame Mignon. That's what that. Mine's Flame Mignon.
Flaming Young is
Yeah.
great.
Flame Mignon, man.
Flaming Young is fantastic. Yes, Black Diamond, you're right, man. Run up the likes, people support your quality channel. Yeah, man. Run up the likes as well. And yeah, Black Diamond, I remember. Flawless, remember we had to tell them they would be fine 2 weeks ago. Cowards, except winner. Hey, Ahmed.
Yeah, you guys are all cowards, bro.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too, Lewis.
What are you talking about?
But I told you
Even
that,
on that
yeah.
point, though, like, not getting too ahead of ourselves because that AC
Yeah.
Milan was an open game because that's what
Of
you usually
course.
get in the Champions League. Wolves will be back to the same old low block bullshit, but at least maybe we'll be a bit more confident going into it.
Yeah, man.
But make
And
no
we gotta
mistake,
be-
that'll be tough. That is not going to be an easy match.
Have they even got a manager?
No. They're linked
Okay.
with the Sevilla Lopetegui.
Yeah, and he got sacked today. He got
Something
sacked
like
today.
Did he
Lopetegui
get
got sacked
sacked?
today. He got sacked today.
What nationality is he?
He's Spanish.
Spanish.
Remember, Flores,
Spanish.
he was a
The
Spain
Madrid.
manager, and Real Madrid announced him as their new manager.
Let
and
Costa
Spain
manage.
hired him in the World
yeah.
Cup. Yeah, before that,
Okay.
he's that guy. Then he got fired.
Why did
by
he get
Madrid
sacked again?
Because Real Madrid announced him as their manager before the World Cup started.
Taking
You're
Libby's.
going to get
And they were
Federer
like-
back.
Yeah,
And
no
they
stress,
just thought-
Lewis.
They just thought, nah, we're not going to do this, and moved him on, which is weird in the end. But
And the
Yeah,
thing is,
please.
when he was at Madrid, he didn't do so well. So,
yeah,
and then now even at Sevilla, what's happened at Sevilla is kind of mad because they just sold like a lot of the top players, Ocampos to Ajax, Kunde to Barcelona. What's the other guy's name?
Douglas
Carlos.
Costa? Oh,
Yeah.
no, not Douglas
Douglas-
Costa. Diego Carlos. Yeah,
Diego
I'm
Carlos.
tripping.
Aston Villa. Yeah, so it is what it is.
Peter says here, what constitutes as fine though? Seeing these players pick up form for new faces enough over the years.
that's
Uh,
the thing. That's
go
the
on.
thing. I totally agree with him. I know what he's saying.
Mhm.
Everyone picks up. Jesus Christ! Everyone picks up for.
Hey, Timo, that's out of order, man. That's out of order. You didn't, Timo. You know what? You didn't deserve that, man.
Sorry, Timo,
you didn't
I didn't
deserve
mean
that.
that,
Man
bro. I
treating
didn't
you
mean
like
that,
you're at
bro.
Ahmed. That's
I didn't mean that,
disrespectful.
bro.
Are you good,
That's
fam?
crazy.
I'm saying, no, Timo.
What
Are you
I know
good?
what he's saying. I know what he's saying, and I understand what is enough. That's the thing. It's no good doing it for like 5-10 games up until the World Cup, and then just like having a damp squib at the end of the season. It's continuing, and the only thing that makes the difference is if these players understand how serious this club is in backing this manager, that he is their guy, right?
It's the go-to.
That whatever happens, they lose form, they lose a game. People start complaining that they're going to be told that the players are going to get shipped out quicker than any manager. That's the only thing. If that changes, then that may be a good thing, and maybe the players will go, "Oh shit, we got to start earning our keep here," because they're going to keep the manager ahead of any one of us. Because they've already got rid of a load of players. Remember they cancelled Ross Barkley's contract. These guys.
And the other thing
nobody wanted him, but they're not going to keep people on who doesn't pull their weight.
And the other thing is, a lot of the menaces, the Deadwoods, they are like as Andres said, the majority of them are gone, and there is like a few more obviously left in the squad, which will probably go at the end of the season. And then once that clear happens, we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be fine.
I
You're gonna be
don't
fine,
listen.
yeah? You'll be all right. You're
I don't
confident now,
listen.
yeah, Ahmed, yeah? Confident. The sky's not falling, it's still there, yeah?
I never
The
said
sky
it was
back up.
falling. I
I'm
listen.
saying.
I never.
You never
actually,
said
I'm
it,
not,
but you was acting that way.
No, no,
Yo,
no,
I
no,
was
no,
here,
no,
you
no,
know.
no, no,
You know,
no,
wait.
listen,
You know
listen,
these things
listen.
that you know when we do these live streams that they're recorded and you can go
I
back
know.
and watch. Go back
Listen,
and watch the
I
go
can
back
be-
and watch the
let-
Q&A when Tuchel was sacked and see your face
listen,
and how
listen.
you was talking.
I wasn't happy that Tuchel was sacked there.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
He was
difference.
more. He was.
But
He
I
was
didn't say the
devastated.
sky was falling. I just said obviously I was not happy that he got
But
Figgy, innit?
I think
So
what also matters is like
Mhm.
if they announce like the Nkuku deal, right? They announce it in January, right? He's
Mhm.
coming in the summer. If they announce something with Liao, if they like bring like midfielders in January or something like that,
Yeah.
then these players know they can't rest on their laurels, man. They're gonna
Of
have
course.
to, earn it. People like Havertz, stuff like that, are gonna be ones that are gonna, having to look at Nkuku and go, Jesus, my place is under serious threat. We
Same
already
with
saw
Mount.
we already saw in Nkuku how well he played today against Celtic. He was
Bloody
outstanding
hell,
today.
man. He is clear.
And I think these players need to be put under serious pressure. That's why I like, I don't like Kepa, but Potter's got a right to not name his number one goalkeeper, and both have got deficiencies.
Mhm.
No one goalkeeper is standing out, so he's going to give them both a chance. It's the same,
Mhm.
Kuka, I just think it's a good thing. Put these players, make these players earn their place. Do you know what I mean? And
That's
then
right.
make them keep their place.
Huh?
We've already seen he's played. I think he's played many formations in these 3 games. You know what I mean? He's played, like I didn't expect him to go to a back 3 today. I expected a back 4, and I didn't expect him to do the tactics of packing out that right hand side like he did, and that's a big compliment to Liao. That we just basically said nope, see you later, lock you down, essentially, and that's a big compliment, man.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And Ahmed was close to tears when Tuchel got sacked. I remember. We all remember. We was here. He can downplay it now. You know what I'm saying? And that.
I'm not disagreeing. I didn't disagree.
Yeah. So if you're close to tears, that's the sky's falling. What's the difference?
No, it's not though. But I was unhappy that he went because he's like.
So
he's
what's
one
the
of my
sky
favorite
falling
managers.
then?
For me,
Actual
my
tears.
guys want to say that. No, for me, the sky falling is like saying Chelsea are finished. Chelsea not going to make top 4. That's for me what the sky falling is. And I've never said any of those comments.
Yeah, you didn't say that, but yo, we was there. We remember.
So-
what you said.
so-
You was
so-
acting.
so
You
when
was
I say those
devastated,
comments-
fam.
When I
You was
say
de-
those,
no, you didn't
that's
say
when
those
the sky
comments when you
falling.
was devastated. You was devastated. Like, I don't know
But
what
the
we're gonna
difference
do.
between there's a difference between being devastated and being, what's it called, saying the sky's falling.
Okay, yeah, it's a thin line. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
yeah, don't focus
I'm
about
listening.
me, yeah. Let's talk about, yeah.
You want to talk
and-
about Chelsea? Why? What's up? You said you wanted to talk, so let's talk about
Yeah,
Chelsea.
I'll continue
You're
to talk about
Chelsea related.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So,
Hey, big up Better C, man. Big up Better
Hey,
C.
Timo, good to have you back.
Man. Yeah, see,
We saying
he knows,
it's
man.
good to have
He
you.
knows.
It's good to have you
Oh,
back.
good. Oh, good.
Did
Thoughts
you
on
have
the
a
game
pie?
today?
Did you have a pie first? Did you have a pie?
Yeah, why?
Good man. Good man. Good man.
Hey Ray, I remember Ray. Eddie, trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? Ahmed acting like we weren't there. He acting like I wasn't sat right here while he was going on with himself. I remember the stream. You know what I'm saying? You cannot kid a kidder. Like I remember because I remember Eddie jumped on and was like, "Yo, Flawless, you're a counselor, you're a psychiatrist." At this
No, it
point."
wasn't me though. That was for Prime.
It was everybody. Everybody bar
Prime,
surfer.
Prime
It
had
was
a
legit.
45 minute.
It was
Prime
everybody.
had a 45-minute.
It was
sermon.
every Chelsea fan on here, bar surfer, who jumped on that stream. Because Surfer jumped on late, if I remember correctly, and he was like, "The sky's."
Do you remember Amr in the summer? He's like, I hope we survive.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
After
That's
they got
what he
beat
said.
4-0 in
Yeah.
pre-season by Arsenal. It's
Yeah,
it's
I said, I hope we
hilarious.
survive.
But yo, Timo, floor's yours, innit? Was your what pie did you have? Number one, that's the most important thing. And secondly, thoughts on the game.
The first one I had the chicken pie.
Chicken
Good
pie. Let's go.
man.
Let's go.
Oh
Yes.
my God, Surfer, bro. What are you doing, man?
What?
Secondly, I think I want to highlight to that midfield battle because I thought that's the game that we won today.
Mhm.
I think we defended the space really well, and I feel like if Ruben's kind of built on this performance from today's game, I think we have a good midfielder on our hands, and it's a good sight though that, let's say, if we got like a massive fixture pile up coming up, so we can rotation between Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek. So yeah, props up to him. I'm not gonna add anything more because I think everyone already said most of the points. But yeah, I just think that from Graham Potter's perspective, I just need things like you just need to build the momentum from now till the next couple of games, and I think we'll be fine before United.
All right.
Tell him.
Fair
Tell
dues.
him.
Fair
Tell
dues, Timo. I'm saying fair dues. Eddie's not having it. He's saying, y'all will buy Nkunku just to tell him back once you see he ain't it. He's not
All
having
right,
it.
man.
But myself said,
Eddie,
Eddie, stop
when we
hating
go
Nkunku
Ronaldo,
as a
bro.
baller.
Eddie's you got Ronaldo.
One
innit?
sec, man.
So,
Let me finish, man.
Hang
Eddie
on.
stopped hating Nkunku as a baller, and then he's saying this Nkunku fan club in the chat is ridiculous. I've not watched him play, so I don't know.
Just
but go on.
concentrate on Scamcho, yeah. Just concentrate on Scamcho. Yeah, it's all good, yeah. It's all good, yeah. You leave us proper clubs alone.
Yeah,
it's
Cook.
all good.
You need to handle
Yeah.
PR7, man. You handle PR7, man.
We are hand-
Seven.
Yeah, you need to have shy parrots.
The thing
We
is,
need to worry about
Ronaldo's finally being handled. That's why there's talks of him leaving in January.
Oh, is that so? I just said we need to handle PR7 in it. That's what I'm
As
saying.
long as he don't start, I'm cool.
Yeah, the
as long as he's
PR
not
that's being
starting.
driven by his boys
Bruh.
and the media is mad.
Yeah, that's what happens when
Yeah.
you have a superstar player who's done
Yeah,
legendary things.
This is Ronaldo at 38. You know, these guys that you have in your team, they're in their prime and they're this ass.
Listen,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Listen.
Yeah, so keep your
Who's-
mouth shut.
Listen, bro.
One
We
one
got
thing I
this.
say is
Cool.
to this Black Diamond, I've seen the clips today of the Saudi game because he played well. He seems
He's
much.
messing.
He,
I know
he looks
Black
technically.
Diamond's
He looks
messing.
technically better than Werner.
No, he's
Yeah.
technically sound. I can't lie to you. He's technically sound.
He is PNP though, but but he's really good. But there's always questions coming from the German league. Like there's been rarely players coming like forwards from the German league that have like translated well.
'Cause you
Son, I
signed it-
think
Because you signed
Son
the
is
wrong
probably
ones.
the only one.
This kind of the guy in City Blue. You know what I'm saying, who's done all right.
You sounded like
Obviously,
you were
but
struggling in the league. What's wrong with it?
I don't know who. Yo, Double B. I don't know who said this. Chelsea. Where's the Chelsea fan who said Southgate can win the World Cup? Who said this? I'm not sure.
I think he's talking about Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah's a United fan.
fan.
He's a
Yeah.
United fan. If that's who you're talking about, if you're talking about Jeremiah, he's a
Oh.
United fan.
Good lord.
Oh yeah, Eddie, we know they have Havertz.
Yeah,
We know
but
they have their fun.
listen.
They
You can
compete.
say
That's
you
what
got
I'm saying.
Havertz.
That's what I'm saying, Eddie.
You can say
Go on,
you've
Ahmed.
got Havertz,
Go on.
but you got Scancho. So hold that, fam. Remember.
Nah, I like some. I actually
Yeah,
like my
Mount.
Havertz.
So
Yeah,
you
hype
like
my
Scancho.
I
Listen.
like Sancho.
the-
Yeah,
listen,
you
I just-
have Bruno.
Listen,
I like
bro,
Sancho.
the-
See, that's
what
a
I'm
big
saying
issue.
is, do you see the little
You have
tweet that I
Gallagher.
put? Listen,
You
can
have
say what you want
McTominay.
about Gallagher. Gallagher's shooting.
Hey,
Hey,
put some respect
respect
on new
new,
Mc-
yeah,
Yeah,
respect
listen.
new
Put
McTominay.
some-
respect
He's
new
better
McTominay,
than
don't do
Gallagher.
that.
Listen,
You
put some
McTominay.
respect
He's
on
back
my
to
bro.
he's back to
Okay,
the old
see my
McTominay
Aggie.
this
Put some
weekend.
Hey,
respect
that was a
on
one-off, man. Shit
That don't
happens.
count. That don't
Oh,
count.
Yeah, it don't count, man.
Invalid.
No,
Invalid.
no.
Just
Yeah, man.
like Celtics is 15 rings. Invalid.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
all right.
Hey, I mean, hold that. That was
It's actually
beautiful.
17 rings in it.
Hey,
See,
I'm
bro,
stuck in
I'm-
balance already.
I'm too sick with it.
Hey.
That was it,
Yeah.
man. That was
He allowed
good.
you two of them, man. He allowed you two of them.
Hey.
No, just one. Just one. The one in 08.
Oh,
The
just
other
one.
ones is segregation tax. But yeah.
Well, 1985 is segregation tax.
Depends where you're at, to be honest.
No, that was
Man.
bad. That was literally bad. What's it,
Your
McHale, and,
your
what's it
fan
called?
base
Playing-
called your
Paris
best
playing
player
fine.
who won you 11 rings.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
Why we
The things
switched
they
the
called
lanes,
him.
though?
Just saying, man.
Why
Hey,
we
Timo,
switched the
you better be
lanes?
quiet because you
That's
don't
the
want
man
no
who's
slander
got a
towards your team.
basketball Abbey. The man who's got a basketball
Yeah,
Abbey
you don't want to
Arsenal
switch it to
Man
your.
has got Westbrook as it. Oh, yo.
I'm telling
Bro,
you now,
Timo, bro,
if you
allow
cut
it, man.
this season,
Timo,
I'm
allow it,
coming
bro.
for you. For you all, yeah.
Timo, allow it, man.
If
This
what?
is
If
us.
what happens, Timo? If what? Say that again,
If you
please.
cook this season, I'm coming
who
for your
cooks?
neck, all
Who?
of you.
Who
Pause.
cooks? Who?
What if Westbrook cooks this season? Yeah.
All right, I was just getting that clear because I didn't know. All right, you got
Bro,
LeBron. Wait. You got LeBron James on your team. You got Anthony Davis on your team, and the guy you choose to back on your team is Russell Westbrook.
I was just about to
Makes
say
no
that.
sense.
Yeah, it
That
doesn't
makes
make any
no
sense.
sense whatsoever in that. That's no.
Bro,
zero-
go even
Hey, we
one
got
step
Pat Bev as
further.
well.
You have,
Zero
yeah,
sense.
you have
Pat
Pat
Bev,
Bev,
what
and
are
you
you
still
about?
choose to back.
Yeah, that's like having
Russ.
Thiago Silva on your team, Reece James on your team, and then you're like, you know what?
I'm
I'm
here
a
for
back
that
Conor Gallagher.
100%. Yeah.
Hey,
Hold that
Gallagher
up.
alone.
Hold that. Hold
Conor
that.
Gallagher's scoring, man.
Yeah, Reece James literally is
Again, you man
it's
back the wrong play. Like you have actually, the thing is, Charles, you actually have talented players on your team that, like, if you back, people can't really say shit.
Yo,
And
I
you-
saw Seed off today, bro. Raw,
It's
man.
crazy. It's crazy. Large of all the members of the channel as well. Let me just run through the list real quick. That is one of the perks. The link for the membership is in the pinned comment, people. Many great perks. Big up to Daniel, J Socials, Victor, my guy Deviant, Nick, Shane Malone, Malcolm, Marshall, Alam, Matro, Dan Levitt, Carefree, 53, OG Turbo Jesus. That's a great name. Ray Millie, of course. Uncle Jesters, Safe, Brian, Jesse Dyer, of course, Mertaza, Timo as well. Time to Shine, S. Featley TV, Surfer, who you see on a regular, Eddie, of course, Slens Talks, Sasha, Nelly, Scott Page, Neville B, and of course, the meatiest guy on the channel, Ryan, as well.
So
they're
about
all
say,
the
man,
members.
there's a lot of meaty names in that list, man.
Mm.
So that's all the members in it. Big up to all of you lot. That list is getting too long to be reading out, but it
That's
is
right.
what it is. And that list is getting long.
What is
Longer
this?
than
A
the list
school
of Jericho.
registry or something?
What?
is this, man?
Hey, yo, Eddie, man.
Here,
What are you
flawless.
talking-
Yeah,
Eddie,
Eddie,
you're
I
a
don't know
Clippers
about
fan,
that.
man.
Hey, Eddie,
Oh,
come on,
respect
come on in,
yourself, man.
Eddie.
Respect yourself,
Bring the
man.
violence already.
Hey, Eddie,
Come on,
respect
Eddie.
yourself, man. Isn't Eddie a Clippers fan?
Hey, let's get to this. No, Eddie's a
No, he's a
Lakers fan.
Lakers
Don't
fan.
do that. Don't ever call him a Clippers fan.
What, me?
That's bad
my-
disrespectful. Let me get to
He'll
this.
punch you up.
Yeah. He will find you. He will fly over
I'll
to
find
get
you,
you
yeah.
for that. He will find you.
I've
and kill
been
you.
That's
joking.
one thing Eddie
Eddie
don't play about. That's
I'm
one
just
thing Eddie don't
kidding.
play
If
about.
you're watching this,
telling
I'm
you
killing
this.
Eddie. innit?
Eddie, in the
I'm-
entire
I'm
time,
Westbrook.
Russell
you know,
Westbrook into
before
a
you go,
prime, man.
Timo, what I respect about Eddie is the entire time we've been streaming together, he has never once ever called the Clippers the Clippers. He calls them the Dippers or the Flippers every single time.
Clips,
Not
all the-
once ever. He's been waved, you know what I'm saying, on that yak sipping, and never ever
Give me a
has he ever called the Clippers the Clippers ever. Like his vim, you know what I'm saying, and dislike for the
Listen,
Clippers runs
Peter,
through his veins.
Peter, why are you talking, bro? A fat white boy beat your team in the most historic.
What did I tell you
fashion
about fat
in the
white
Game
boys,
7.
man? I told you, I told you, stop mentioning fat white boys. Right? Leave us alone, man.
Oh
Leave
my
us
Lord.
alone.
Okay.
Yeah, leave us alone.
I'm sorry,
Leave
boss.
us alone, man. This is, you know, leave us alone, man. This is bullying. This is bullying. That's what this is, man.
It's bad. Peter says Timo talked about trading Russ for Kyrie or summer. Don't let him hype Russ
Yeah,
now.
he
Oh, we
did
know
that,
we
yeah.
got receipts. You know, man.
Yeah, interesting.
Yo,
The same
Timo,
way now,
look
his
at
name,
you, man.
when he jumped on here the other day was Patrick About Business Beverly, and that. The
Yeah.
same man he slandered for the past year.
I
and
see
a half.
that Pat Bev clip. Oh my god,
Yo.
that's gold. That's gold.
It's mad. It's crazy. It's crazy. You lot continue to get your questions in, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's boxing, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, UFC, whether it's
Listen, Ray
NFL,
Millie,
whether it's F1.
Yeah, bro. Pull up
Yeah.
that comment again, bro.
Nah,
This
yeah.
guy
Which
again.
comment?
He's
Which
his
one?
The last
last
comment
comment.
about-
His
the
Oh, the
last
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 one. I was
comment.
going to get
He
to
said
it
this
anyway.
on the watch song as well.
Exactly. Chelsea have the talent, but always downplay when they out doing what they're supposed to do. Go on then,
What were
Tazi.
we
You go.
supposed to do this?
Bro, this
What
guy,
were we
Ahmed, this
supposed
guy said that
Yeah.
the squad, with the squad you have, you should be competing for a title. Thoughts?
listen, that's not true. First things first. Let's be really honest. We
Mm.
listen, like we don't even have a competent right back cover for Reece James. Firstly, we don't even have good goalkeepers right now. Let's be honest. We have like meaty goalkeepers. We definitely don't have like a goalkeeper, for example, that Potter will need. The centre back issue, obviously, for Farner's just coming. You got Koulibaly. We still need another top class defender. We're trying to bring in. In the midfield, like we need another 6, we need another creative 8. We're probably gonna need another like a backup, either we can play a 6 or an 8 if Kante and Jorginho both go, and as a backup for Kovacic. And then obviously we need guys to replace Ziyech and Pulisic with, plus another striker.
How can we compete for a title when it's recognised by even other rival fans how shit our attack is? Yeah, do you know, how can
Yeah,
it's-
you guys have legit
it's-
2 attackers.
Exactly.
That's it.
It's recognised by
It's Sterling
other
and
fans.
Aubameyang, yeah.
All our
That's
problems all our problems are recognised by other fans. They know we have a shit midfield and our attack is shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they know it. So why would Ray? I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to like deflect from Liverpool's own standards of who you should be trying to win. The
Greatest
title,
ever team.
not us.
Let's talk about Liverpool actually. You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
We'll get there one sec. I want to
Come
respond
on.
to this. No, I want to
Okay.
respond to this before
Go
we
ahead, Flawless,
yeah,
please.
because, but yeah, like in regards to it, yeah, like what everyone's already said, defensively, like in terms of their centre back options, fullbacks, calm, but the rest of their team,
My
Jorginho,
boy, James,
I rate highly,
calm.
Kovacic, good but injury prone. Kante is not what he was, so it's kind of like I don't expect how they should be competing for a league title. Where they have look at their creative outlets from, look at their 8s. Take Kovacic out of it. Look at their 8s. Mount, Gallagher, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. They're not. And then their attack, yeah, they have Sterling, cool. But Aubameyang, who's 33, Havertz, Pulisic, Ziyech, all of these guys, like, they're not it.
Yeah, I like, bro. So young as well.
It's not. And he says Mendy was so nice less than a year ago. Last year it was Lukaku hype. We're gonna win the league. I'm not hearing it. Yeah, because people overestimated their team. So did I. People overestimated their team.
Yeah, listen. Let's talk about Liverpool now, because I
All right,
wanna
get to it.
listen. Ray Milley is talking all about this stuff. Bro, your team, barely beat Rangers 2-0. If I'm being honest right now, okay. Yeah, your boy Trent Alexander-Arnold every game is getting targeted, getting stripped. Any competent winger who's at a mid-table club or even like a lower mid-table club, is literally they literally know that it's that they will get that answer correct to beat in Trent.
Bro, he got cooked by Alanga.
Bro,
Alanga.
it's not funny, man. Like, listen, Van Disney, Van Disney, he isn't got that.
Van Stripper, bro.
He lost the chocolate aura, but he lost his Reatsu, fam. All right, he ain't got it anymore, man. He ain't got it anymore. Big man.
You know they talk about how Saliba, he is the next Van Dijk. Yeah, you're right. They're both the porn stars. You know, both have their legs open, bro.
Lord.
Yeah, they're following the same trajectory. Van Dijk, Saliba's just doing it off the pitch. Van Dijk's doing it on the pitch.
I've been hearing a lot of hype for like Tsimikas.
Perfect trajectory.
Tsimikas, bro, is not it, bro. Nor is Robertson. Robertson is like declining, definitely. No doubt about that. But Tsimikas ain't that good either, man. From what I've seen, he ain't good. And you've got a midfield of Milnerson. Allow it, man. And Fabinho is like declined as well. Why are we talking like this, man? Why are you talking like this? You got Darwin Noodles, no touch. Lukaku,
Let's go.
You got the Uruguayan Lukaku, man. Allow it, man. Please.
Can I also say, compete? Why? What do you mean compete? Like being in the title race with 3 games to go? Because Peter's right. Peter's right. This team hasn't eclipsed 80 points since I think we won the title
2016.
in 17, right? We struggled to get over 70 points for the past 4 seasons, okay? Compete for the title. Compete with who? Man City. Compete with Man City. Let's face it. Even the best Liverpool version of Liverpool lost out to this City team 3 times out of 4, right? Or whatever, 2 times, whatever you want to put. Yeah. You only beat them when they took a year off, literally. Okay. The best Liverpool team couldn't do this. But you're asking us, right? With the midfield issues we have, with Kante out and Kovacic always out, with Jorginho being overplayed, with Sterling the only real proper attacker, maybe Aubameyang now, but he's on the end, the bad end of his career now, going down. With Pulisic, who's injured longer periods, not a lot, but is injured a lot, who's not firing. With Ziyech, who is what? A left foot punter at best. With Havertz, who is not what we thought he was, and Mason Mount, who is this generation's version of Milner and Henderson. Why do you expect us to compete? If you haven't heard me before, and I got swept up in it, every Chelsea fan overrated the squad last season after we won the Champions League and we signed Lukaku. We thought that was it. The only thing was missing. We overhyped it and it came to bite us in the butt. There's no way this squad can compete for a league. Hang on. There's no way this squad can, at this as it is constructed, can compete for a league title. Cups, no problem. Compete for cups is no issue. It's competing for a league. Can't do it. It's not good enough to be over 38 league game period. Now, will it be next year? Maybe not. Maybe the year after it would be. But to compete with this squad right now, even the most biased fan would not say this Chelsea team should. Well, they're biased, but maybe. But a logical fan wouldn't ask Chelsea to compete. You had us finishing. Some people had us finishing 5th or 6th before the season kicked off. So why would you expect us to compete? Doesn't make any sense.
And Tamani said 300 million because Marcel said they spent 300 million. Yeah, but the 300 million wasn't spent correct. You can spend all the money you want. My club is an example of that. Spending money does not guarantee that you compete or win the major trophies. How you spend the money? Do you need to spend money to be in the race? Absolutely, you need to, but it has to be spent correctly. That's where the issue lies. We've seen it with Manchester United to spend money. My issue with Manchester United has never been the amount we spent. Never ever. And I'm guessing I can talk from Mertaz when him say the same. It's how we spend it. That's why we were so gassed about this summer, because we spent big money. I don't know how much it came up to. It might have been 250, might have been 300, but
Yeah,
we spent well. When you look at the money, you look at the profile of players you get, you look at the positions that we got for players. So if we go and have this January window close to that, the next summer close to that, then that's all well and good. But we can spend 500 million in the next summer, but if it's on all the wrong players, it means nothing.
So here we go. Here's the 300. Hang on. Arsenal's put 300 million, no excuses. Okay, here we go. So what's conveniently not said is Christensen and Rudiger left. Okay, so we weren't buying defenders on top of the defenders we already had. We bought defenders to replace the defenders that are left. Was that our own fault that they left? Absolutely. So you spent 34 million on Koulibaly, fine. You spent 75 million on Fofana. Was it our dilly-dally in the summer because we had a change of ownership, a change of people in the executive positions that left when the ownership didn't want them to? Yeah. So you spent 69 million, 70 million for Fofana, fine. You then spent 62 million pounds on Cucurella because our original left back was coming back from an ACL injury, and we don't know how good he's going to be. And Cucurella, by what everyone was saying, and it's true, was one of the best players last season in his position. Okay, and you sold Alonso. You then spend 50 million on one of the best forward players the past 10 years in Raheem Sterling. You spend 10 million on Aubameyang. Am I missing some? Am I missing someone? Ahmed that we signed, that we didn't sign. We signed.
Schumacher, maybe you can probably say.
But the thing is, though, we sold
those
Werner
are youth
and
players.
Youth players. We sold Werner and Lukaku, and we have, so it wasn't as we bought players on top of the players we already had. We sold them. You know what I mean? Or we got rid of them, and we didn't even address our midfield to the last day of the season. And that's a loan deal that I don't even know will work out because he wasn't even on. He didn't even come on today. So let's get context. You can say you spent 300 million, yeah, but that's today's transfer fees as well. Do you know what I mean? You spent 60, 70 odd million pounds on a strike, one season wonder. You Liverpool
85 million. Sorry to cut you off.
The irony of you Liverpool fans having to go at us for competing when you've literally done what we did last season.
That's what I was gonna say, Safa. You took my line, man.
What is your competing done? You have one title. Club's 700 million pound squad.
A big name.
700 million.
You bought a big name striker and a midfielder on loan that you're probably not going to use. So I would be worried about how we're not competing, let alone why Chelsea should compete.
Yeah, man. Safa stole my line because I was about to say literally that Liverpool did a Chelsea. They literally did a Romelu Lukaku and then they brought Saul, but it was, instead of Saul, it was Arthur, and instead of Lukaku, it was literally Darwin Núñez. It was you couldn't make up. You cannot literally make up, man.
Yeah, if I only gave Klopp 300 million in one window, we're winning the league, no doubt. Your club is a joke. One thing I will say about that, not if you spent that 300 million poorly. That 300 million was spent poorly, then Liverpool wouldn't win the league. Like if you were spent correctly, yeah. If you give any team in the top 6 300 million to spend and that money is spent correctly, they shoot up the table. 110%. They move position. If you give that to Liverpool, if you give that to Chelsea, if you give that to Manchester United, Spurs, or Arsenal, and it's spent correctly, then 300 million. That 300 million. So let's say it's 6 players. You give any team 6 players, and they all hit the ground running and all fit what the manager's trying to do, of course. But again, this is all ifs and buts. And shout out to James Redmonds. I don't do ifs, buts, and maybes. I do absolutes. This is all just hypotheticals and theories. Like you say, innit? Like Chelsea have been miles off it for years. And you're right, myself. They have been miles off it for years.
If you give Klopp 300 million, yeah, let's say you gave that to him this window. He spent 85 million on noodles, and then he would spend 150 on Bellingham. And he spent 15 million on Ramsey. That's what, 250 something million?
Yeah. As another player bringing them closer. Is a Bellingham, a Ramsey, a Núñez, and somebody else bringing them closer.
Winning them the league.
I don't think so. I think we also have to take I think we also have to take into place as well when dealing with a juggernaut at this point. We're
Yeah,
dealing
it'd be
with a
nice to
juggernaut. In
see-
terms of Manchester City, we are dealing with a juggernaut who anybody's getting close to. Everybody out in this league right now is a cup side. At
But
best.
let's get this right. Over the summers of 17-18 and 18-19, Liverpool spent a combined over £300 million. Yeah. What your problem is that your manager doesn't know how to rebuild a team and is running this into the ground. And we're seeing it right now. He's asking players 5 years older to still do a pressing game that you can't do anymore. The fact that James Milner has probably played more minutes than some of your players that you have is your issue. It's the fact that Klopp can't see this
Loyalty
and still expects you to play the same. Now, you can deflect onto us that we should be competing with 300 million. If we spent 300 million on top of a good squad already, I would totally agree with you. But seeing as we've had to replace most of the players that are coming in, replace players that are going out, I don't think you should expect us to compete. And most of the YouTube streams I watched in the summer, and I repeat again, didn't how hard unless they were Chelsea orientated, unless they were full of Chelsea people. Other rival fans have Spurs and Arsenal finishing above us. Didn't have us in the top four. So you can't. So I just want people to use a bit of logic. That's all.
Do you know what it also is, Flawless, quickly?
Yeah, do your thing.
Part of the problem with us, that's fine. Part of the problem, with Liverpool right now is they said we need Bellingham. Bellingham is not going to solve the midfield problem. They need to rebuild their midfield. Like, if we're being honest, Keita is not good enough. Henderson, Milner, not good enough. Curtis Jones, not good enough, according to Liverpool fans. Right?
Fabinho
apparently
his legs are gone.
Yeah, Fabinho's legs are gone, declining, not good enough. So that's basically saying the whole midfield that you basically got, including the bench players, is not good enough. Yeah. So what's Bellingham going to do? That's one man. That's one brother.
Exactly.
2 or 4 more remaining.
See, that's what I've been saying. That like Bellingham seems to be Klopp's be-all, end-all to solve Liverpool's midfield issues. And I said that to Mons. I was like, do you think that's going to solve it? No. Then what's Klopp doing? There's no plan. There's no thinking.
But
and as Surfer said, he's never rebuilt a team. Yeah, go ahead, Ahmed. Sorry.
I was actually going to ask you, you know the Boston Red Sox, right? Like,
yes.
Apparently, from what some Liverpool fans have said, once they won like the chip or something, they sold all their best players.
They sold Mookie Betts, everyone. They sold them. Now they suck.
So that's what I'm saying to you. So part of it maybe is that they've won something and they don't really care anymore. Like, maybe the FSG ownership in part is probably like, we really don't care if we win anymore.
Bro, FSG owners have always been. FSG have been always S. They've just been helped by they had Michael Edwards, one of the best sporting/technical directors in the game. That's how they were so successful, because they brought in players for cheap. Klopp wanted Brandt and what's his face? Who's the other guy?
I think it was Goetze, right?
Yeah, they gave him Salah and Mane.
Mm-hmm.
Look how they've turned out. You know what I'm saying? So he's always their scouting department and their technical department, thanks to Michael Edwards, has been so good that they've been able to bring these players in. Klopp said, I want these profiles, and they brought him in. Klopp by himself hasn't done that. And now Michael Edwards left this year, right? Now they've done it, now it's all falling into place. And now they bring in a bum like Darwin Núñez. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me ask Marcel in the chat.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, you're going to go on.
So he goes, we don't need a complete overhaul, and that's what you guys don't get. Couple of midfielders. So how many people in the squad are still there from when Klopp took over to what his squad is right now? If I'm not mistaken, he's had a complete squad overhaul to get his side competing with Man City in 2 title races and to win a Champions League. Okay. Now, the difference is that some clubs can maybe do it in one or 2 summers. Liverpool haven't done that. They've done it in 3 or 4 summers. The fact that you guys seem to think that Klopp comes in and can make wine from water, or he can do this for every single player, is a fallacy. You guys have had to overspend. I forgot, Keita was really cheap at 66 million, wasn't he? Van Dijk cost 75 million. Alisson cost another 60 million. Fabinho cost 40 million, something like that. So the fact that I don't get this. It's like Liverpool fans have some sort of thing in their head that they don't spend money or something like that. It's a really weird thing. You know what I mean? That somehow Klopp found like 20 bums off the street and made them into a juggernaut or something like that. Listen, you can take away. Like I said, if you think Chelsea should compete, I can't change your mind. I never picked them to compete at all. I don't think any of the guys here on the. Well, let me take this out. I don't think Mataza and Flores thought Chelsea would compete at all for a title.
I had them finish them out of the top
Again,
four.
this whole conversation that we're having here, I don't know why Marcel's having it about over. It's just basically who finishes the best runners up. No, Liverpool, nor Chelsea, nor anybody else is competing with that Manchester City side for the next. Take out this season and take out next season. I don't see any side in the Premier League, including my own. Well, let's say Chelsea and Liverpool, because they finished second and third last season. So they're the closest to Manchester City. If you want to put Arsenal in that mix, cool. If you want to put Spurs in that mix, cool. Well, use those four. None of those four sides, to me, are close enough. I mean, can do enough in the summer to close the gap on Manchester City. Manchester City, as currently constructed, are a 19-plus point side in the Premier League. They're 90 points plus. I think they're going to break I don't think Liverpool are. I don't think Liverpool or Chelsea are 90-plus point sides. I don't think they're 85-plus point sides currently as constructed. And I don't think Arsenal are. I don't think City are.
I think we struggled to get 75 points, if I'm being honest with you, this season.
Yeah, man. I can't lie. I could probably see City doing another Centurions.
I told you before the season. I said City were going to do another Centurion.
I say we just did this whole debate, which I don't know where it stemmed from, is who's going to finish up. We should finish up as a better loser. That's legit what it is. Yeah, nobody's competing.
These are Liverpool fans talking again for us, so obviously you can expect that from them. So they're used to that.
But hang on, can I just ask? Why do you care how much we spend? It's not your money.
Because they're broke, man. They're just broke boys. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you? You should be glad we're spending this much money and not competing. That's what I don't get. I don't get this thing. Especially coming at us on here, we didn't say we were going to win the title. No Chelsea fan that's come on Sarcasm City said we were going to compete for the title.
Yeah,
I don't understand this at all. I know what it is. I say it again. You are so shocked at how your season has started. That's what it is.
It's just deflection. That's all it is.
Is that where it stems? You reckon that's where it stems from? Yeah, it makes sense.
100%, bro.
Yeah, because it's the end of the cycle for them. It's the end of the run.
Yeah. I'm part of it. Like, when you saw what happened at Brighton, bro, it was mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you're being honest here, there's been obviously other games that have been mad, but the Brighton one was bad, man. Like they can see, we came back and everything. But like the goals that they was scored against, it was shocking, man.
If they didn't have Alisson, it could have been so much more.
Alisson's up there for Player of the Year.
He's already there, man.
He's the best keeper in the world this year.
I'm serious. He's up there for. Watch the Brighton highlights. If you haven't watched the Brighton highlights,
I've not watched the highlights. Was
he
on the smoke?
4-0. They should have been 4-0 down before they scored.
Bro, he was having a Hall of Fame performance. You know, like how in NBA we talk about Hall of Fame performances, bro. He was doing a Game 7 blocks everywhere, fam. Like 20 blocks, fam. He was doing a flipping Hakeem Olajuwon performance there, man. That's what he was doing, man.
And to Marcel, he says we broke and not competing, but you spending and still not competing. Carry on. Here's the thing: that's key in that sentence that you said before we move on from this. Neither of you two are not competing. Neither of you. That's the key in that. I don't understand this debate. Like, I don't get it. You said it there. Chelsea are spending and not competing. Liverpool are not spending and not competing. The key phrase in that sentence is not competing. This is why I ain't even saying you're wrong. I'm just confused. You know what I'm saying? Timo, you good? Oh, the hell?
Yeah, but why'd you turn the camera off with that?
Timo, you good? What the hell was that, yo?
I think the spice hit, man. The spice hit, man. I don't know.
That spice just
and then he rubbed his eye for some reason.
Yeah, it was the spice, man.
Is that a big stop bubble? Is that a big you Asian, man? You should be used to spices. You know what I'm saying? No offense.
I'm telling you.
Like, it should be regular. Your parents would have cooked that for you. Was that a snot bubble?
No. That was the noodles. That was the noodles.
Can I just go back?
No.
So how come he was playing dead? Like, what was going on?
How can
This guy was playing dead. Sorry to cut you off, Surfer. I know you want to. Why was he playing dead? I got questions. What happened?
I think
thought it
it's
was a
camera
snot bubble.
froze. I think it's camera froze.
Ah, right. Okay. I thought he was playing dead. Yeah, go on, Surfer. Carry on.
I just want to say, how can we not bring up Liverpool? You're bringing up the debate that we should be competing when you guys should be competing. How can it be rent-free when you're Liverpool fans saying stuff about Chelsea? That what are we not allowed to say something back at you as Liverpool fans? It's not.
You know what the irony is?
If you hang on.
Okay.
If let me just say, you're not special. If an Arsenal fan had said it, I'd be speaking to an Arsenal fan like it. If these two guys, Man United fans, had said it, I'd be speaking about Man United. It's nothing to do with Liverpool. It's just exactly.
That's how it works. Marcel, Ray, you might have been here often
They
enough.
just
Like,
feel it.
everybody
They just
gets it.
butthurt, man.
Because
Mertaz
Mertaz started off the stream slandering Liverpool. Of course, we gonna slander Liverpool. I'm a Manchester United,
bro, because they're the
Mertaz
odds.
used to
Of
fan.
course,
Yes,
that's what we do. This
that's
is
what
the
we
game.
do.
The
This
game
is
is
the game. Like, I ain't shout out to he's my brother. I'm not
Fuck
slap my babes. You
Liverpool.
know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's my energy.
Yeah, fuck
Like, of course
Scouser.
you lot gonna get it. Let United concede 3 goals
Dirty
to a hostile
bastards.
Trossard hat trick. You man are gonna talk
These
about
guys,
it.
bro, always the victims, bro. This
Always
victim
the
mentality,
victim.
bro.
Never
I
your
hate
fault.
them, bro.
It's coming.
I hate
They
them.
bring up a little to every chance they get. We are massive. Like, bro, we're not bringing you up. You're the one that's been commenting, big man. Like,
Bro,
come on,
seriously,
man.
bro.
And you
See,
know what's crazy,
the only
yeah?
reason you're doing that because you're slandering other teams. The only reason you cannot be slandering other teams if you're clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a go at other people when you're. That's why people say, look yourself in the mirror, big man. Yeah, that's why people say that.
The only
So
club I can't chat to is Man City. It's the only club
Yeah,
we can't.
exactly.
Everyone else is getting
Everyone
it.
else is going to get it.
of course.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
And these
City
are the
still
same
cried in
people.
Porto.
These are the same people that complain.
That being said, I still give City fans stick. Well, the 2 or 3 that I know. Go check Shameless Lewis will vouch for this. I give Yan City shit the entire time. You know what I'm saying? I still be talking
titles,
smack.
man. They hold the UCLs over them,
I
innit?
still be talking smack like, yeah, what a Champions League. You know what I'm saying? That's just talking. Like, that's Lewis on my line. Do I not give the City stick on Shameless
Yeah.
FC the entire time?
Say a random
just
point
now,
that
you
Aguero cried in Porto.
Like, all 3 of the fans they
or
have.
some
Like,
shit. Or De Bruyne got a black eye in Porto.
But that's what I'm saying. You should all want us to keep spending 300 million. Because if we don't compete, then you can if it goes further and we're not doing anything.
this guy, bro.
Like, everyone go not compete together. Like I said, that's why I was confused by the
Dude, we're all cut.
I don't
this
get
one.
this.
Unless you're
This
City.
guy's calling me a Chelsea cheerleader. Forrest was like, "Why do you have such a big Chelsea agenda? Like, why do you
That's
hate
true.
Chelsea so
You
much?"
are
Like,
always on Chelsea's case,
bro. Like, I don't get it. And
Now,
see,
why
these
do
are
you
the
hate
same
us,
people.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
Chelsea.
fuck you guys, innit?
Yeah, facts.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
But that
You
one-
stole Hazard, man. You stole Hazard.
Oh,
Stole
wow.
Hazard. You weren't going
but
United.
Joe Cole was Joe Cole, man. Big
You were
up Joe
never
Cole.
going United.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
hold
Joe Cole.
that UCL
Unless
final.
you're
Hold that UCL
Guys,
final.
unless you're Man City,
Oh, which one?
Every-
Porto.
every single one of us is a cup team. Unless we're Man City, we're
We
all
are
cup
cup
teams. We're all
100%.
cup teams. That's what this league has been reduced to. When we say Farmers League, everyone goes, "Oh yeah, but in those
Top
leagues,
4. Who's
past-
in top 4?
in those leagues, past those 7 or 8 teams, our teams are all good. They're all shit, man. What are you talking about? It's a Farmers League. Shut your mouth, man.
It's
We're all-
these
this is what
Liverpool fans.
City, even Man United. Sorry, Flores. Even Man United, because you have Arsenal sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like, but man, it doesn't even feel like it. City feel like the most dominant team I've ever watched are going to be in the Premier League. They are making all of us cup teams. That's the sad point of
We're
this.
cup teams.
We're cup teams.
Yeah,
Like
we
you
are.
said, we're getting runners up prizes. That's all we're
Yeah,
getting.
we legit
What a
sit here.
Champions League for Man City.
We legit sit here, and I've used this in this example before, and I use it again. We legit sit here and argue about who's going to be the best runners up.
Yeah,
legit. We will do stream. Lewis will do streams on who's going to finish on the top 4. I'll do streams on who's going to finish in the top 4.
Jan barely says anything on Shameless because it's all of us just arguing in the back, and then at the end of it, it's like, so City won again, and then we go about for 5 minutes and then end the show.
But look at
that is, you know what? Sorry to cut you off. That is legit what happens. Me, you, You know what I'm saying? Arsenal, like Babs and Sam and Ryan, and we'll just stick it on Liverpool and just run banter and run jokes. And then, like you said, she don't say nothing, and then you'll go, yeah.
But
So
it's
City
true,
won
man.
5-0 today. Like,
But it's true. It's
They're like, what else do you want to say? They're just cracked.
You know what's crazy about Liverpool, yeah? They have all these guys in the media, so no one even talks about like even what's happening to them right now. No one's talking about it, you know. I've noticed. Yeah, Adore, man. Eventually, it will be too hot of a topic to not talk about. Eventually, innit? But
you know why it is? You know what? The reason why we're not talking about it, because even though it's the end of their cycle, because they were the number 2, we don't care. We don't care, innit?
Yeah.
When do we ever care about the number 2 dying? Like, yo, Iron Man died in a film. That's big talking points. Let Falcon die in a film. Do we give a shit? No.
Yeah.
It's Falcon. You know what I'm saying? You're number 2. You get what I'm saying? And that. Let Batman die in a film. That's a massive talking
What did I
point.
say to
Let
you?
Robin die.
What did I say to
Robin
you guys
died.
yesterday? What I said to you guys yesterday? When I think of Chelsea's games, the 2 games against City do not determine Chelsea's league season. They just don't. I see them. Could I just say? I'm ashamed to say this. I see this as a free hit. I do. I see it as a free. I don't expect them.
Wow, it's a free hit.
I don't expect. No, I don't expect us to beat them. I'm sorry, man. I could be a diehard blue in the face, blue tinted, you know, blue haired, blue manscaped, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just. I don't listen. I told you right. What did I tell you yesterday? I'd take 2 of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life to get 2 points.
Yeah,
that's what City have done to this league. And do you know what, Liverpool fans, and probably Ray and Marcel will even admit this to yourself, you are going to get moved to at Anfield in a week and a bit time. If Haaland's there and De Bruyne is there, they're going to destroy you.
Hey,
that high line.
Van Disney is going to
star and that stripper.
Van Disney is going to be putting a split, man.
Costaza, you know.
Van Disney is actually going to get put in a split.
That legs open, bro, and that guy he's just a bore, man. Everyone's just taking his turn week.
Hey, let's not forget, Brian says we lose 6-1 to Man City, man.
Yeah, he said it. Did he say 11? I think he said it was 11 in total. Did he say 5? Yeah. He said 5 to Arsenal and 6 to City.
Yeah, I've got that.
I was like,
and these are the same Liverpool fans that are complaining about spending, but then they criticize United for spending 85 million on Maguire. So on one hand, you're spending us for overpaying, and then asking why are you overspending?
And they're meant to be quad winners.
I'm glad they didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, Ahmed, you made a great point. The reason why people ain't talking about their fall off in the end of their cycle so much is because they were the number 2. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And like that's legit what it was. When you had a topic of discussion, you know your massive haters are motivators. Pray for our downfall, you'll all be silenced. We ain't praying for your downfall, Marcel. We're watching it happen.
No. We are praying for it.
I do pray. No. I did pray for it. Don't get it mistaken. Last season,
it's happening.
I
You spinning.
I prayed for it. I was spitting. I put it in a bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like legit.
But
like
the
legit,
Liverpool fans in the chat, you brought us up first. I didn't bring you up first. You brought us up first. So who's massive? Who's rent free? You brought us up first. I didn't acknowledge you until you started talking about us. And do you know what? It's irony. Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, you spent 300 million." You want your club to spend 300 million. Liverpool fans, you've been dying for your club to spend 300 million.
Also, they could finish second again.
You know what's crazy? They make more revenue. They make as much. They this season made more revenue than United. Liverpool are now the top revenue makers in the league, and they still not spending, bro.
They're probably second.
Well,
Hey,
yeah, you lot get your questions in, man. Get your questions in. It don't have to.
I know you guys are just sad, man. You guys are sad that all the titles you won were due to segregation and that. So it's fine. You only won one thing in color. Yeah, just one Champions League and one freaking Premier League. The world had to be shut down for you guys to win the league. Okay. Yes.
One Champions League
never
against
talk about
Tottenham,
it.
you know.
Never talk about it. Just like
the
the
Super Cup
Lakers
against Lampard's Chelsea.
Just like the Lakers win in the bubble, yeah, and just like 15 of the Celtics titles, it's invalid. Okay, just like that, yeah. So just hold that. I know it hurts. I know you guys are done. Yeah, your cycle's over. We finished second. I know you can't hold that trophy anymore. Yeah, and you're getting bopped all over the place. Yeah, so just hold that. I know it's over. I know it hurts. I know the truth hurts, and all you can do is deflect. But you just gotta hold that. Okay, you scouse pricks.
I'm
Fuck
also
that.
also saying I'm salty in the comments that you're salty because your club didn't beat a top 4 side, and that's why you didn't win the
Hey,
league.
don't
It is
forget.
what it
Hey,
is.
zero.
Let's
hey,
talk
zero
about
goals
it,
scored in
bro.
that finals,
Facts.
man.
But nah,
Zero
Ray,
goals
get your questions in, man. Like if you got any questions, like we will get to them. Don't worry. Dio says, "Hey, big up Flawless, big up Surfer. We look bad without Jorginho
Also,
being in the
Salah
midfield.
cried in Paris.
Without Jorginho being in the midfield at the moment.
Bro.
You know what's crazy, Deals? Prime called this. He said this on the watch along. Somebody would say this.
Yeah,
Therefore, we'll go to you on this. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
What do you reckon about looking better in your midfield without Jorginho?
We had a good game Saturday when he was in the midfield. I don't get this. We were good in the first half. So what do you want? This whole thing with Jorginho, I keep saying this, and people might think I'm a Jorginho fan. I don't like Jorginho. Let me rephrase this. He's not one of my favorite players. But the fact that I have to defend him because of the unnecessary, illogical comments people say is madness. You do realise, people, he is our only legitimate 6 at this club. And because of Kovacic and Kante being injured for the past 2 years, if not separately, but now near enough the same time, he has to get overplayed, right?
Yeah.
Last season, he was played so much, he was taking injections to play.
Painkillers
To play. He
Up
got
until
over,
December.
yeah, he got overplayed, right? And listen, I don't think he's good in a double pivot for us. I don't think he's a double pivot player. In a
You don't
free,
think Jorginho? You think
I
you
don't
don't think he's double pivot?
because the problem is our double pivot, one of them always goes up. So Kante, if he plays with Kante Kovacic, they always go up and leave him one-on-one. Leave him one-on-one against 4 people, and people go, "Oh, why didn't Jorginho do something? Attack me!" He's like going against 4 people. It's like, oh, who was it? Victor. Victor. No, it wasn't. Like Victor tried to blame him for the first goal. I like Victor against Crystal Palace at the weekend when Fofana gave away the ball.
Yeah, he
And I was
did.
like,
I remember
he
that.
didn't
Yeah,
actually
it
do
wasn't.
anything.
He didn't
And
do
someone
that.
I can't remember who it was. It might have been on Lewis's stream or on one of these streams. Someone said, well, why doesn't Jorginho shoot like Gallagher does at Crystal Palace? What are you talking about? Jorginho barely strikes a
Why
penalty.
can't my 6 shoot?
Yeah, why can't my 6 shoot?
Can't score goals, man. Big problem.
Listen, the midfield had a good game today. I don't know about Lewis. I wouldn't have actually, if I had a choice, I wouldn't have actually brought Jorginho on. I would have given him a full rest today. He didn't need to come on today, actually. I didn't think Jorginho.
Yeah, I agree.
He didn't come on, but listen, the midfield did great today, and that's great. That's great. Do you know why that's great? Because we can now rest Jorginho in other matches now. Yeah? We can rotate him out. Yeah? Listen, if he goes, he goes. I think we can get better midfield options. I do. I think we can get better 6s, more physical 6s who can pass. That's what I think this midfield needs. Because I don't think Potter really wants to play that type of formation all the time. It just shows that he can play that formation all the time. Get better 6s and move on.
There you go. Go on, Ahmed. Over to you.
There's nothing much to say, man. Like we were a bit shaky, obviously, in the first half until the goal, as I said before. And then after that, we sort of maintained, we controlled. But again, this is not the Tonali and Banaka, where they have all of the other players fit with Theo Hernandez, the other right winger, their goalkeeper, all of the other big hitters there. Right, Jorginho will probably work better with all of those guys there, actually. And we've already seen Jorginho in a 3 under par. He's been all right. Again, Jorginho's time at Chelsea is probably up at the end of the season. What we just need is this midfield to be. What we just need is this midfield to be as competent as possible until January. As I've said before, in January you can go out and buy ourselves the 6 that we need and the 8s that if that's the club, if that's what the club wants to do, and that's what they've been saying. So, and then after that, it is what it is, isn't it?
First. Yo, Lewis, same to you. What do you think of this about you looking better without Jorginho in the midfield? Do you agree? Disagree?
He played well, but it had nothing to do with Jorginho being benched. It's just because, I don't know why it was with that midfield. I expected a lot more from Milan's midfield. Ruben was brilliant. Kovacic was brilliant. They just won most of their battles, but had nothing to do with Jorginho. When he came on, he was actually really good. Won a lot of his duels, and he just helped control possession for the rest of the second half.
You know,
Didn't
the
really
funny
need to bring Jorginho
thing,
into it.
right?
Yeah.
Jorginho and Kante played against Spurs.
I think the Milan midfield made it look easier for us too. Even without Jorginho as well. So,
but the thing is, our other good performance was against Spurs when Jorginho and Kante played. No one bigs up Jorginho for that performance.
No, they still just blame him for the first goal.
When him and Kante dominated, and fine, he played a part in the first goal. No problem, he should have cleared it. But no one bigs him up for his actual overall performance when him and Kante dominated that midfield of Spurs. But you know, it's all good, right?
Bro, Benacer was meant to be the Jorginho replacement.
Yeah, everyone's
he was
quick
getting
to jump on the
pocketed.
mistakes. Yeah, everyone's quick to jump on the mistakes. You know it as as United fans, you know, everyone's quick to jump on the mistakes of favourite play, you know. But you know, God forbid anyone puts in like a good performance or something. Oh yeah, well, it's because he was playing with him, or because the other side was shit. We saw it. Do you remember during the stream tonight? Oh, is it Chelsea were good or is it Milan were shit? Well, that's great. It's other. Remember, like you said, even most Chelsea fans didn't think we might win tonight, but the rival fans thought we were going to lose. Do you know what I mean? So now it's like, oh no, Chelsea weren't that good, but they were just shit. You know, that's fine. I accept that because I would say the same petty thing as well.
Of course, it's only right. Because I did think Chelsea would win today, but I didn't expect it to be that easy. I didn't expect AC Milan to be as bad as they were. But I don't rate AC Milan highly. I don't.
They're very left side attacking.
They're just,
aren't they?
I watched him when I was because I watched him in the
just so Route 1. Real and vibes.
You watched them when they faced Zagreb, remember?
Yeah, Zagreb, and even though they won that, I'm not impressed. Like, there's nothing to be like. Again, respect Leao, yes, but there's nothing like you go, geez, you don't want to play. Put it this way: if AC Milan get through, whether they finish top of the group or runners up, whoever faces them, you want AC Milan.
Yeah.
You want AC Milan over 2 legs. If you're serious in the Champions League, you want AC Milan. 100%.
Lewis, you were there. Did you think they might put Leao on their right hand side to go against Chilwell?
Nah, because it just
I know
seemed
he plays
like
on the left.
one of those players is too reliant on. I don't know if he's too reliant on one side, but all their play was based down the left, so I don't know if they would have changed that. Because then they would have had to switch their entire game plan.
Well, I thought they would after I know maybe they got fooled by that chance at the end and thought they could just take it into the second half, stuff like that. But you're right. I mean, the Italian side you don't want in the Champions League is Napoli because they are on goddamn fire at this moment in time. They're the only team other than us this season to beat Milan. They're the only team to beat Milan this season.
Big up Shane. No,
is a big up Shane. Big up
Malcolm as well.
But it was. It's back to the Jorginho thing. Listen, he's probably going to leave at the end of the season. So all you Jorginho haters have just got the end of the season to deal with, and there's a World Cup in the middle. And by the way, you know how important Jorginho is going to be when we come back from the World Cup. He's not going there. He's getting a month off. He's getting an extra month off. He'll be vital in the new season, in the new year. So just.
Melissa,
one
second
thing I
question.
Don't get,
It's go on, Tazo, and then I'll get to this.
Just real quick, like, why do you have to? Why do you have to slander someone for praising someone else? Like you praising Chelsea's midfield for playing well today, but why do you have to have Jorginho slander in there? It's the same thing I have issues with United fans. They're praising Eriksen, right? And they're like, oh, he's doing really well, but then they're just like, oh, Eriksen's doing well. Only if Pogba could do this. Pogba is this. Pogba is that. Like, why? Just praise Eriksen.
Yes,
that's it. Like, I don't get it. From rival fans, it would make sense because obviously they're rivals. Hey. But your own fans doing it
makes no sense.
Apparently, it's just the same fan base that wanted Declan Rice at Chelsea. So,
I still think they need him though, to be honest. But
hey, man, get Rice to the bridge. Second question is for Chelsea. Party. If Potter has you guys winning games and scoring 3+ goals more often, would it highlight how shit Tuchel's tactics have been? Ahmed, we'll go to you on that.
No, we already know the reasons why with Tuchel. Tuchel was a tactical masterclass sort of guy. We've seen it. We know what Tuchel's about in it. It's just that sadly with Tuchel, we know what's brought him down, and it's really just like his connection with the players that's really brought him down. If we're being honest.
I also depends on who performs in that. If it's like Mount and Havertz and Jorginho in the midfield, then yeah, maybe you could have that thing. If it's the new signings and Cucurella, Koulibaly, Sterling, and Aubameyang like it still has been, then no, because the new signings were performing even before Tuchel got sacked. It's about the players that weren't performing, and if Potter can get the best out of them.
Faz, what are you saying, Surfer?
I will say this. I don't know if he would have done what Potter did tonight. I know he's done it in the past. I just don't know. I think, though, if Fofana would have got the injury tonight and Tuchel's in charge, I think his first port of call, he goes to Aspie instead of Chalobah. Just for the comfortableness and the experience, even though he wouldn't be suited. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Tuchel's tactics, I think they were in the end down to I'm going to go with my experienced players and hope they do something in the end. That's what I think it was. I don't think he really had any tactics in the end. I think it was tried and trusted in his own mind, not with the fans, but in his own mind to try and bail him out. Because I don't know, because we saw it, right? We saw it near the end. He was not flexible. He put Ziyech on against Zagreb and played him at right wing back for half of that, if you remember. He didn't really change anything. Yeah? You have to remember that.
Yeah.
He didn't. He bought much of it. He subbed people and played them out of position in the same positions, so that he still kept the same formation and didn't change anything. And he'd lost the players. So, but back to this tactics. Yeah, in the end, they weren't very good. We saw it in the end. They weren't very good. They were hitting hope in the end. But if we score more than 3 goals, yeah, I would take that, man. I just said to you guys, it was nice to talk about a Chelsea victory and a performance at the same time. That's what I like today. So.
No, that's fair. You lot bump up the likes before we close out. Get your final few questions in as well. Subscribe to the channel as well. Sarcasm City TV as well.
I'm gonna bounce here, flawless, because I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Every time, man.
Before you go, why are you duck fan cams, bro?
No, I actually didn't. I genuinely did not try to duck fan cams. I'm not gonna come on because you want today, but I couldn't find you, bro. That's the only reason why. Honestly, I should have.
You can find me, bro.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Next time I go,
jacket.
Listen, next time I go, next time I go, I promise, this is an actual promise, I'll actually come on.
Promise
time, bro.
Yeah, promise.
No.
Hey, Ahmed, send the J5 address, yeah?
Yo, he actually lives next near me, very close to me, J5. I can't lie to you. Yeah, I can show you if you want to. It's not a joke.
Yo, y'all see the Warriors thing?
What happened to the Warriors?
So apparently, this happened just legit a minute ago. Shams tweeted out. There was a physical altercation at the Warriors practice Wednesday morning that had the team seriously considering disciplinary action towards Draymond Green. When a heated interaction with guard Jordan Poole escalated, Green forcefully struck Poole and then needed to be separated swiftly. Green and Poole came chest to chest, with both players pushing and shoving each other prior to Green's escalation of the physical altercation. Poole and Green are known to regularly get into verbal arguments, but the team's management and leadership believes a line was crossed.
Clearly.
Wow.
I wonder why it was over.
Wonder
why it was over.
Probably over Green not getting his contract extension. Yeah, that's probably what it's about.
But it's Green and Poole, so apparently they've been known to have like all these.
But bro, it's always Draymond Green, man. It's always this guy that's destroying the Warriors, man.
But remember, it's this guy who's crying in the parking lot for KD to join him.
You know what I mean?
3 years later, blasting it in his ear. You know.
But you know what I mean, Surfer, right? Like he creates these guys, he creates these teams, and then he'll bring in KD, and then he'll be the one that'll kick KD out. He'll bring in putting in this young butler, Jordan Poole. I forgot who the other guy, the number 2 pick that they got on a number 1 pick, Wiseman in. He'll put them on their wing, and then he'll toss them aside, and then that will cause problems. So he's literally like the fire and water at the same time, man.
Fair news. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
no,
It'd be
no.
interesting to see what happens, like with what more news
I'm
comes
gonna
out
bust
about
it.
that.
I have to sleep now.
Yeah, Ahmed, bless up.
love
Yeah,
you.
every time,
Thank
big
you.
up, big up.
You
But,
said that, man.
Bless.
He said this guy said that he was doing it the other day. Oh, I need to go back to work, and then jumps back on.
Oh yeah, because Mons jumped on and was on a Mazda. And to Eddie, who says on other days it's a Chelsea wine fest, so it evens it out. That's the part of the sports Q&As, man. It's either someone getting
Flores, have I
cooked.
not been begging for proper questions like so?
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
have
you
to
have.
discuss Chelsea.
You see,
I've been
yeah, it's
asking,
like but like I said, that's the way the conversation goes. Because when big news happens, or our manager gets sacked, or our team's in the mud, of course we're going to talk about that. Chelsea, Liverpool.
Ask us questions.
Nah, even falling off. Nah. Liverpool have been getting cooked all season. So of course you're gonna get mentioned.
Yeah.
Of course you're gonna get mentioned. That's what happens.
What our favorite game was. Ask us our favorite goal was. Ask us our top 10.
Hey, even nah. The thing is, we gonna dictate. Of course, I'm a Manchester United fan. If Liverpool are doing bad, I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah,
that's just common sense.
What's everyone's favorite Trent howler this year?
That's a good one. Probably the Trossard one, I would say.
No,
nah,
Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, yeah, getting dunked on because that was typical him. Getting back to back. You know what I'm saying? Season after season, getting dunked on at the back stick.
I don't know, man. That 1-2 that your first goal against them.
Oh, what, Alango?
Yeah,
Alango
just that 1-2. That was. Yeah. What about there's the Napoli ones? There's a couple of
Napoli. Wow, just pick her one. Just pick her boys. Napoli one.
I'm gonna go back to January where Pulisic left them in the mud.
Bro, Napoli were giving him back shots. You know, Napoli was just straight back shots, bro.
My God,
that was crazy.
So yeah,
Napoli they fucking Bukaki'd him, bro. It was peak.
Oh, bro, he is legit, bro. Like he was like a glory hole. Like you know, those girls like you go on like Pornhub or shit. Like those girls that their legs up and shit, and they're just their whole like their bro. It was just everyone just taking their turn.
Crazy,
pow,
bro.
Pow, pow. Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's crazy.
So yeah, so to Eddie's point, that's what it is. Sometimes it's somebody getting cooked. Sometimes it's somebody complaining, or sometimes it's somebody complaining about being cooked. That's what it is. Let Manchester United. When we lost, that's what it was. It was all Manchester United questions. It was all Martinez, Veranda, Low, Malacia jokes, Ten Hag jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. United can only talk about our errors, and Chelsea only talk about their one Champions League. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about your errors. I'm not going to talk about.
Actually, it's two Champions Leagues.
Of course. Yeah, man. I'm enjoying myself, Marcel, 100%. And you continue to. It's that bad, but you continue to show up. So clearly, we're doing something right. Clearly, we're doing something right. Like you don't want to play victim. Don't direct that energy towards us. Blame Klopp.
Yeah.
Blame FSG.
Yeah. Blame
your players. Because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Blame Trent. Blame Van Dijk. Blame Matip. Blame Robertson. Blame Fabinho. Blame Salah.
Blame Salah. Bro, let's talk about him. Everyone's gone cooked.
Let's go.
Talk about him, man. I used to say, bro, I used to get cooked. I was like, I said Salah is not a good player. He's just a goal scorer. He's legit Ronaldo after his knee injury, just a goal scorer. But like just a C-Tech version, not even a B-Tech. So I used to say this, and then no, he's a good footballer, best player in the world, greatest right winger ever. You know what I'm saying? Like better than all your Henry, Pires, Ronaldo, Tevez even. Throw Tevez even. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And now that you put him out in the wings, and he's not just doing the tap-ins from Mane anymore, what is he doing? Anthony, I said this again. Anthony has 2 goals in 2 Premier League games. Salah has played 8 games and he has 2 goals. One of them was against Fulham and one of them was off the deflection in the Man United game. Where has he been? Yeah, and when he's been asked to actually
blame Liverpool's canteen stuff, you know what I'm saying? In that, like people want to complain about
the PEDs just have run out, man.
Blame Liverpool in it. You ain't mad at us. The reason why you getting cooked is because your team's been trashed this season. You man are cheeks. That's not our fault. We've been waiting for you. Well, I can only speak for me. I've been waiting for this Liverpool fall off because football goes in cycles. And now I didn't think it would actually happen this season. But it's happening. And that's why we beat you this season as well. And that's why you lot have been getting moved to left, right, and center. You might have gone to the Emirates and ain't even confident. Let me ask you both a question before we go. Marcel, Ray, what's your lot score prediction? Let me know. I'm a screenshot it. So let me know your score prediction. Marcel, you'll never walk alone. Ray, what's your scoreline prediction for the game on Sunday? Let me know. When he was cooking the league for 5 years, I didn't hear no chat. Yeah, because he was cooking the league. That's why, Marcel. How can you criticize somebody who's cooking? That's like us now trying to criticize Haaland. Let Haaland fall off. And
Trent
watch what
never
happens.
walks alone on the back stick.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let Haaland. That's it is. Of course, wait. Hey, who's
cooking
not
the
been
league,
waiting?
but one league title.
Everyone's been waiting. No one wants to see their rivals successful. That's why everybody's still mentioning Fergie right now, and he's retired.
Imagine your title-winning goal is a William penalty.
Like, of course, you might have directing it wrong. We cooking you because your team's ass. Like I said, blame your manager, Jurgen Klopp.
Just blaming everyone but yourself.
Yo,
you know
Marcel, I need a prediction though. Don't take me. The Emirates is our second home. Now you've got my attention. So let's run through this. The Emirates is our second home, 3-1 to the Reds. Even in bad form, Arsenal won't beat us. I'm confident. Give me scoreline.
That's what 3-1. You said 3-1 to the Reds.
3-1.
Oh, you're saying 3-1 to the Reds? Is that what you're saying, Marcel? Yeah. Same to you, Ray. Same to you, Ray.
I always say records do matter, man. That's why I always picked Arsenal to win against Spurs, no matter what they were doing. That's what I always said to people when they were like, "Oh, Spurs are going to turn Chelsea over." I say records matter, man.
Wait, records, and Marcel, like, yeah, records do matter. Sorry to cut you off. 3-1 to who Reds? Which Reds? That's why I need to be specific.
I think he means himself. He's not
because Arsenal can be class now, but you know how people like try and get Arsenal. So that's why I want specific. Arsenal beat us once in the last 14 games, haven't scored against us in the last 6. Marcel, I want a scoreline prediction, please. Don't hit me with 3-1 to the Reds. And I want Arsenal score. Liverpool, then whatever the scoreline is, then Liverpool. That's what I'm asking for. Like you'd see at the top of the screen on a match day. See, now man don't want to ask questions. Now man don't want to answer questions. Now you have my attention. So let's go. Scoreline predictions. Weekend. You lot are playing Arsenal, please. Yeah, Black Diamond. We know they ain't cooking the league, but like it's Salah individually because that's all they have is individual.
That's some undercooked league, bro.
All they have is individual.
Yeah, that undercooked chicken that's pink in the middle, bro. That's Liverpool's cooking.
Rare.
Because when it comes to serious man, you lot are terrible flaming young. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
At least that's edible, bro.
That was good.
That is how like that one.
That was good. That was really good, actually. You going off everything today, bro?
That's what it is. So Ray, you're saying 2. So you're saying Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. Marcel, you're saying Liverpool 3.
This chest, you're saying a 2-2 draw.
This is what I'm talking about.
All of this chest.
This is like Lewis pre-AC Milan game, man.
God.
I said 4-0 Chelsea.
You had more chest than Kim Kardashian, and then you're coming up with this.
About, man?
You fucking liar.
That's a big statement. Come on, man.
So this is what we're saying. So the fact that we don't think so Ray, you don't think you beat Arsenal. So why is it mad for me to cook you lot? Because let United go away to Arsenal. I'm confident we beat them. I'm confident everywhere. I'm more confident as a Manchester United fan than you are as a Liverpool fan.
And we beat them too, yeah.
Well, and we beat both you teams. Beat both you scrubs in Arsenal and Liverpool. I get that straight.
I can say this right now. Even the way we are right now, I'm more confident this season going away to Anfield than I ever am going to the Etihad. Do you know what I mean? Even going to the Emirates, I'm more confident going to the Emirates. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. You know?
Well,
I think records do matter, though. I think records do matter because look at your record against Arsenal, right? Old Trafford. They've won there once in what 10, 12 years or something like that. A couple of years ago, the Aubameyang thing. Well, I mean, look at our record against you overall the last few years.
That's why I'm always confident going to the bridge.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always not necessarily of winning, but like getting a result because we just for whatever reason we do well against
Chelsea.
You.
It's like Chelsea. I'm glad Everton is out the way because our record at Goodison Park, even with our best ever teams, is stinky, bro. It is stinky. Our double season, we still lost there like 2 or 3-1. I can't remember what it was. We escaped with victories for Everton. It's the same at Newcastle. Our record at St James's Park
it's no good.
It's atrocious, man.
Yeah, I remember Mourinho always struggled up there.
Mourinho
all the time.
Struggled there, bro. Both his times he struggled there.
Well,
it's just one of those things. It's weird. You just get these records that no one can. It's like Spurs' record against us. Keep telling people Spurs can have their best ever team. They will not play well at Stamford Bridge and get a win. Only once, and that was under that hair plug terrorist Conte. But you know,
Morata and William Tax.
Yeah, exactly. But it just matters, man. Records matter.
No, records matter 100%. No, Ray, don't try it. Talking about if I had a second guess, it would be like 3-1. 3-1 to who? See, this is what I'm talking about. You like even confident. Marcel just deluded. He probably thinks Liverpool can still win the league. Hey, Marcel, do you think Liverpool can win the league?
Yeah, where are you finishing this season? Where are
That's
you
a great
finishing?
question. Yeah, Marcel. Where are you finishing?
Are you winning the Champions League?
And
Yeah.
on top of that, so where are you finishing in the league, in the Premier League, and are you winning the Champions League? That's to you specifically, Marcel.
And how are you gonna do in those 2 cups? That as well. Let's have it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
have
Ray,
all
you
this
laugh,
talk, yeah?
Joker. This guy about if I had a second guess, it'd be like 3-1. You already said your piece, but yeah, over to you, Marcel, because you're the confident one. So let's get to it. Let's see if you put your money where your mouth is. Hypothetically speaking.
Wish these guys would jump on the stream, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll be on the fan. Well, Marcel's called him before. No,
Has
not
he?
Marcel. Ray, sorry, Ray. Ray's called him before. Yeah. Ray has. No.
Ray just keeps
Marcel,
hiding
answer.
that.
No. Marcel, answer the question. Where do you finish in the Premier League? How do you do in the Champions League? My question to you, is it a winner? Is it a final? Is it another final loss? You know, clubs are specialist in them. Is it semi-final?
Yeah, you can't
Is it
keep relying
quarterfinal?
on 0-0 draws against Chelsea in finals, bruv.
Yeah. Is it a quarter-final? Is it a semi-final? Is it a round of 16? Do you not make it through the group? Let me know. Isn't it?
Or if you go to the Europa League, will you lose in the final there as well? Just like you did
we'd
before.
move to them in. We'd move to them in.
Oof.
Move to them.
Come on, Marcel. Yeah, you're quick to type.
Yeah, quick to type when you want to slander and complain. Now we asking you questions. Man are silent.
Yeah, let's go.
Man are silent. When the tables are turned, now it's different. I only asked you 3 because it's simple. You know what I'm saying? You should know where you think Liverpool are going to finish in the league. And the Champions League one, that's a bit tougher. Let's go, man. Like, this is on him. You know what I'm saying? You wanted the attention. This is on him.
Yeah, let's
now
go.
you got my. If you talk it, the thing is in the chat. If you talk enough, eventually you'll get my attention to the point where I'm like, all right, let's narrow in on this and let's do this. Let's have the
Don
conversation.
spitting, man.
I sent
Marcel's
to Don
just
KJB.
a Don KGB region, man. That's all.
Don
he is.
KJB kept talking to the point where he got my attention. So it's like, all right, let's go into this.
Hey, big up wherever you are. Dom
Yeah.
KGB.
Ray, you're spot on. You do call in. I'm saying you do call in.
Sorry, I forgot.
Oh my god.
So you said Champions League final. So you're saying you lose another Champions League final and you finish second in the Premier League. Cool. That's actually plausible.
Let's just screenshot that.
So
by the way.
let's say yeah, screenshot that. So what you're saying is, Marcel, you win nothing again. You fall short again.
You know, the
come
worst
second
part is
again.
after this start, they'd celebrate that.
Yeah, what? Finishing
Yeah,
second
he didn't
again.
say win the Champions League.
Runners
just
up
the
again.
Champions League final.
I
Didn't
said,
say
man.
win the Champions League.
Yeah, man. He said,
Runners,
yeah.
You like being runners up, don't you, Marcel?
Yeah, they runners up, man. They love. You know what? They true gentlemen, man. Always finishing second, man.
Yeah.
True gentlemen. True gentlemen, man. Constantly finishing second, man. That is true gentlemen, man. Whoever they with is a lucky lady. You know what I'm saying in that? Always making sure she finishing first.
I bet they bring a Coke for their ladies when they go.
I said lose another Champions League. Where's the Champions League final again?
It's in Istanbul, fam.
Istanbul. So Salah would cry in 3 different cities.
Yeah. Runners up FC,
mad.
man. First loser. That's what these men are. I've said it before. I'll say it again. They are final form Luigi. Said it before. They are the best Robin we've ever seen. Ever seen. They are Black Widow. They are Hawkeye.
Scottie
You know what I'm
Pippen.
saying in that? They are Scottie Pippen. They are Carlo Cudicini. You know what I'm saying in that? They are the
They're
best
Klay
backup
Thompson.
ever.
Klay
Klay Thompson. They are the best. Klay Thompson was successful. That's why I don't like using him, because even though he was the best,
He's still number
backup,
2.
he still won. Yeah, he's still number 2.
They're Pau Gasol, man, Mataza.
They really are like you lot are Safa Powell. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, you lot are the best runners up we
Steve
ever seen.
McLaren.
You like that one, a Safa Powell? That's what you man
the
are.
other guy, the Beast. They call him Beast.
Yeah, the beast, Johan. You man are Johan Blake. You know what I'm saying?
Johan Blake.
You are the best silver medalist ever. Ran, you know what I'm saying, the 100 meters in record time. You know what I'm saying? 9.5 seconds. That's you. You know what I'm saying? And that. Even after the odds, this is facts when we start breaking it down.
You're the guys who finish after the Kenyans in 10,000 meters.
100%. Whoever finished second to Gabriel Selassie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what you look.
Whoever finished second to Mo Salah in the...
Man really said this
Mm.
year. Man really said after the Champions League last year, Klopp says book our ticket to Istanbul, so I'm riding with the gaffer. So basically, you lose another Champions League final and finish second in the Premier League again. You are Super Saiyan Luigi. You are really, man. Like, this is ridiculous.
They're
It's
tails,
hilarious.
bro. They're tails. They're not
It
Sonic.
is.
They're tails, bro.
They are the best tails ever, though. You know what I'm saying?
See, this guy Ray Millie keeps saying, "Where have you finished in the last 3 years?" Right?
Losers as
And
well.
I've heard. So apparently, this is Liverpool's greatest ever team. In one of the 3 seasons he's talking about, we finished above them. First of all, in our greatest ever team, we won a Champions League. We did a treble. You could do two greatest teams, right? The 08 team and the 99 team. We did a treble. We three-peated twice. Okay? What more do you want? And you're only you. The only thing you guys have won is one Champions League. Yeah? And Tottenham Hotspur had to make it to the Champions League final for you guys to win something, okay? Tottenham Hotspur. And the second thing you won was when the whole world shut down. Yeah? No fans were in the stadium. Yeah? 10 million, 30 million people, whoever have died, rest in peace to them in COVID, died just for you guys to win the league, okay? So never talk about what have you done in the past 3 years. This is supposedly the greatest ever team, the greatest ever right back, who's a whore getting stripped every other week. Yeah, the greatest center back the league has ever seen. Yeah, who has his legs open week in, week out, getting batterings. Okay, the greatest right winger of all time, who can't score more goals than the Brazilian fidget spinner, Anthony. Right? Yeah, let's talk about it. What do you got to say now? Huh?
And to Marcel as
How
well.
many goals has Salah got this season?
It's got
Two.
Three.
I
Three or
think
two.
2 or 3. Is it
Still
2?
got more than Havertz. Fuck
Yeah. And to worry about Thursday night football, you can't talk to us, so keep waffling. Here's the thing is, we can, you know why? Because that Thursday night football gonna bring us a trophy. I guarantee. I say this right now: Manchester United win more than Liverpool this season.
I would say this, right? We Liverpool's great. They've had a great 5 years, right? Chelsea have won the same amount as them, and we've not had a good 5 years. I'll just say that right now. Yeah, since our last league title, I'll count it in because they like to count over the last 5 years how well they've done.
Well,
We've won. Replaced the League Cup with the Europa League, and we've won the same. We've won the same trophies.
absolutely.
That's the only
Yeah,
difference.
We gonna close out. You know,
That's
hey,
very therapeutic.
Eddie
Man.
from the Midwest. You from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking, people. For anyone who's watching from the Midwest, he's Chicago Bulls fan, man. When's the next call show? I want to call him one day and cook some of you, man. Especially this Mertaz guy. Once you definitely
I
not
would
cooking
like
me
to
number
see
one.
that. I would
The
even
defo.
call in. I wouldn't even call
Thursday,
in, I'd
tomorrow
watch
night.
that.
Tomorrow night, Marcel. Tomorrow night.
I'd
Will
watch
be-
that. I wouldn't even jump on the stream. I'd watch that to see you guys
Yeah.
try.
So the next one, yeah, it is. It's on the upcoming live stream schedule, Marcel. Like you should,
Turn
you
your
should know this.
notifications on, dude. That's what
You know what I'm saying? Go to the Twitch. It's on the Twitch schedule. It's also on the YouTube schedule as well. But yeah, call in. Like, there isn't anything I've said that you've argued with. This is the crazy part. There's nothing I've said about your football club that you've argued with. You're just mad because your team's shit. That ain't my fault. And I say that your team's shit. What have I said that's incorrect about Liverpool? You said you reckon you're going to win the CL and finish second again. I don't think you win the Champions League. And that's nothing to do with you lot not being the best team. I think it's the end of the cycle for you lot. Winning major trophies with that team right now, over with. It's over.
R.I.P.
it's
the
the
reign of Coco Klops. But
Yeah,
it is
man.
what it is.
The master clubs, man, it's over. You know what I'm saying? You lot, like I said, the best Luigi we ever seen. You know what I'm saying? The best Arsene Wenger we've ever seen is Klopp. You know what I'm saying? He
Big
is
up the
final
runner
form
Klopps.
Arsene Wenger. You know what I'm saying? Say that again, Lewis.
Big up the runner Klops.
Yeah, man, 100%.
You
And on
guys,
that note,
you guys are the best Ultimate Warriors ever, man. That's what you
yeah, man, facts.
You ain't a
Best
Hulk,
intercontinental champions ever.
That's right.
Ever.
That's right, man.
Ever. But,
Best
yo,
of
Lewis.
Ziggler's.
Best of, yeah. It should have been me. That's what it felt like.
That should have been me.
It should have. Yo, the way Kevin Owens buried him is hilarious still to this day.
They move like
That's it.
Tottenham with their 16-17 team.
Yeah, 100%. Is but we closing out. Yo, Lewis, anything you want to add? Apart from Obama Blood Clot Young, 2021 Club of the Year. We finally have a competent striker, Raheem the Dream, up the Charles, Matthew
I knew
Harden
we'd
Lane.
beat Milan.
I knew we'd beat Milan. We're moving to everyone. Obama Blood Clot Young, up the Charles. Resign AC, sell the Chocolate Brothers.
I was gonna say that as well, but yeah. Haaland, watch out. Gave you a nice head start, but maybe someone's among us. Why are you laughing?
Why you laughing?
What you laughing?
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? It's not funny though. Why you laughing? Shut up, I'll stop my
Being
bed. Why you
serious.
laughing? Why you laughing?
Brienne of Tarth.
This guy a joker. Yo, Surf, anything you want to
Yeah,
What did
I
you just
like
say?
that, Lewis. I
What did you
like
just
that. That was really good.
What did
Game
you
of
just say?
Thrones reference.
Ah, is it all right? I don't watch Game of
That was
Thrones, so I
really
wouldn't know.
good.
That's like
Yo,
one of
Surf,
the
anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Like, join, follow, subscribe, share. Notifications on. If you're into NFL, myself and Mataza with Eddie, Peter, and Alam is Ghost in the chat. 10:30 p.m. UK time on the Twitch. All NFL stuff. Send your questions in there as well because we'll answer them. But join us that. And like I said, turn your notifications on, man. And you know what? We've won. Chelsea have won tonight, but I feel more therapeutic listening to those Liverpool fans bitch in the comments.
Oh yeah, they upset, man.
You don't realize how much I'm smiling. Like, you know what I mean? I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm happy guy, man. It's all good. And call in, man, because I would like to see you try and cook Mataz. I won't even be on the stream. I'll just watch in the comments. You know what I mean? It'll be all good. It'll be all good. Big up Timo and his pie as well. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Timo, it's good to have you back. Anything you want to add?
Like, subscribe, follow, and fuck Skip Bayless and hold that Snoop.
Wow. Yeah, hold that, Snoop. Hold that. You ran away in that, the Joker. Taz, or anything you want to add?
Nothing much. Just big up everyone. Even though we go back and forth in the chat, nothing personal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of course.
It's always good to banter, but yeah, you guys can hold that still. Sorry about me. I just froze. My internet froze like Trent at the back post, so I had to just go back in and out. Yeah. So please, especially Friday, when we do the NFL show, just tune in. But please put your questions in. Okay. Tomorrow the game is going to be Colts versus Broncos. Right. This is gonna be like West Ham Wolves. Like just 0-0. Like just a terrible game. Right. So. Just please put your questions in so we have something to talk about because there will be nothing to talk about in that game. We'll obviously talk about the previous week and this upcoming week, but please put your questions in. And yeah, I just want to say one quick thing. Timo, I saw you tweet, basketball practice fights happen all the time. They'll be all right. Is this sympathy for the Golden State Warriors? I'm hearing from a Lakers fan.
It happens, isn't it?
Hey Timo, you know, being nice to the Warriors ain't gonna make them stop shooting or nothing like that. They're still gonna try to put your lights out on the court.
Like, it happens, isn't it? Like,
so just like you, the allegations that you haven't been yet, that you're a Spurs fan. So are you a Warriors fan as well? Is that what we're hearing?
Not really. Like, it happens, isn't it? Like, I've seen players fighting in the practice. It happens, isn't it? They want the passion, they want the desire, the intensity.
Robert Chels.
The intensity.
Intensity. But yeah, I love that.
The fact that that's gone around the globe is great. You know what I'm saying? That has transcended the desire.
And I love when they say Anthony. Is it Anthony? Anthony. It's so funny. But yeah, big up everyone. Big up everyone. Great show. Great Q&A.
Well, man, as always, Q&As are every Wednesday night, every Sunday night, midnight, people. So don't worry. On Sunday night, after the Arsenal-Liverpool game, after the Everton-Manchester United game, we will be here. There will be watch-alongs for both those games as well. But like I always state, the upcoming live stream schedule I do on a week-to-week basis. So from today all the way up until Sunday, you know, all the shows that are coming up. So go hit the notification bell on each one of them because sometimes when we go live, YouTube won't notify you. So go to each individual video and hit the notification bell that way. Yeah, man, Malcolm, Anthony. So yeah, make sure.
And also Salah cried in Paris.
He is. And yeah, Ray, you know what, Ray? I made sure that you got your shit off last time. You was on the fan calling show. That's one thing I do. I will be fair. I'll allow everyone to get what they want to say off their chest. I make sure it's a fair fight. 100%. I make sure it's fair.
No, you can hold that. You can hold that. No. Hold that.
I mediate. You lot can go at it. I just mediate. I'm just there watching.
Me and Peter won't be there, man. We'll be in the comments.
It'll be 9-on-1. It'll be 9-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Just like Trent getting. Never mind. Let me not say that.
Yeah, don't say that. Yeah.
Only say it on the Twitch.
Love to everyone that has.
Actually, Marcel, I wasn't at Wembley. So, sorry.
We're back tomorrow. Early. It's early. So yeah, we're back today. Omonia versus Manchester United Europa League watch along. Start 5:30 p.m. like 15-20 minutes before kickoff UK times. And then stats, facts, and vibes probably be at like 10:30. I need to chat to Bainesy, but we'll do stats, facts, and
Send
vibes.
questions
And then,
into Flawless and Eddie because they don't like the group games.
oh yeah,
Send
they
it-
suck. Yeah.
send questions into
I'll
them.
actually pay attention to the chat during it. It's so
Yeah.
bad.
Send
I forgot how
questions.
bad
respect
Europa
on
League
my
games
side.
are. I forgot. Like there's just nothing there in it. Like until there's knockout, there's some.
Yeah.
It's so sad. It's not. But
I'm
yeah.
only gonna watch the first half as well. I have
Yeah.
class after. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
go do your thing. So yeah, so you get to watch along Omonia versus Manchester United, Europa League, stats, facts, and vibes with myself and Bainesy. Will probably be we will be recapping the United game and answering any questions you have. Then the fan calling show as well, which is live on the Twitch. That'll be midnight, people. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.
Up at Chelsea.